Greetings and all that jazz, right? That's what we say when we're starting a live feed. Hello, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Greetings to you. And I extend a heartfelt greeting to every one of you without the hallmark, right? That's how we do it here. First, says Silver Wolverine, and he truly is first. He's been first many times. He's doing great. He's awesome. He's the first one here. All right. Good to see you. And it's our Friday night live comment review. We're going to talk about gold, silver, and maybe even platinum in comments and see how they tie in with all this stuff. You know what I mean? And that's it. That wasn't a rhetorical question. I really do want to know if you know what I mean. Harry Ballsax is here. Centurion Silver is here. Woohoo. He was the first to like it. Fat Ho is here, third. Puget Sound Silver Round is here. Matt Calhoun is fourth. Nice. Good to see you guys. We're gonna get into this right away here to the comment review, as this is how we do it. This is exactly how we do it. Just like who is it? Bobby Brown sang that song. This is how we do it, and this is how we're gonna get a tackle our trollified troll here with all caps gold is continuing to be frustrated here. Hello, Ken Frank. And look, a bear is eighth. I'm doing fine. Silver Wolverine, how you doing, my friend? I had to edit out, actually, accidentally, by mistake, said your name during the Silver Honda unboxing, by the way. It's like, whoa. Anyways. John S. says gold and silver prices have peaked and will fall throughout 2018. Stick to stocks like QQQ, Apple, and Amazon. Well, we shall see. I haven't checked gold and silver prices at all today, believe it or not, because usually after I make a purchase, I don't tend to check them because I don't want to be depressed if they go down, which they typically do. I bet that goes for a pretty penny. Yes, the George Washington. I'm curious to see what that's going to go for, man. I really am. That's going to be wild. You scared the bejesus out of me again because my speakers were up, Mark B says. I try to keep those levels between the volume of the, it could be considerably lower. Okay, yeah, Richard Forrester says. I will keep that in mind. I try to pump up my volume for the voice to match the music if I can. But maybe I should, maybe for the next year when I do the intro again, I'll kind of keep things a little bit lower. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Apparently, I'm a loudmouth here on YouTube. All right. Boat shenanigans canceled by weather today. Too much blood in my alcohol stream. Yep. Don't boat and drive. Don't drink and boat at the same time, right? Centurion. But that's cool. I'm 13 subs away from 700, says Cointelligence. Very cool. So check his channel out. Subscribe if you haven't. Keith High says, I don't know. That's a lot of money. Yeah, it is a lot of money. I still think it's going to go for a pretty high price. We're going to talk about that here in a moment. Silver Baggins is here. Juan Rangel is here. Salivate Metals. Hello, bend over. All right. Okay. I think I'll just stay sitting down. No need to bend over for anything. Dusty Road says, I agree with you. That's going to be a hot seller. The United States Mint also made silver medals with the same design up to 3 inches and gave them to Indian chiefs. Actually, you are talking about the peace medals, and they were different design completely. But they were started being handed out during I believe that was the Jefferson administration, Dusty Rhodes, if I'm not mistaken. It's Friday, folks. Tomoko's Enterprises here. Yes, indeed. Yes, a lot of new folks here. We've got Bobcat's Alley here. Good. Welcome to the new folks. Look a Bear, I think, is new. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the new folks. All right. And Crizzy 100 will be bidding for this by phone. I'm kind of curious to see how that thing goes. Waiting for Amex restrikes at $4,000 an ounce. Yeah, exactly. Oh, my gosh. It's crazy. Or worse yet would be Modern Coin Mart or Government. Their restrike. It'd be even worse. Well, Barb is here. Nice. Good to see Barb with the wrench. She is the wench with the wrench. Oh yeah. No, I'm totally kidding. I don't want to get. I don't know why I just said that. I'm just being silly. Driver 8 is here, and JM Engelhard, long time no see. Good to see you. I'm doing fine. How are you doing, JM? All right, good to see you. All right, need to have new here folks visit for sure. It is nice to have some new folks. Side-eyeing Juan. All right. Oh, okay. Yes, Juan. I have a big. Okay, well, let's see here. Well, or let's keep that to yourself. Indeed. Yeah, so see, Donald, New Mexico, now you can say hi, Barb, and it'll mean something because Barb is here. Miocena is here. Good to see you. Been a long time since I've seen you, Miocena. Good to see you. All right. Bill J says, very interesting, Sal. Please do a follow-up once it sells. Yeah, I'll kind of try to pay attention to that. I'm very curious to see if it goes for what I predict it'll go for. I mean, some people are saying, I mean, you'll see in the comments, some people says it's like, yeah, it'd be crazy to think it's going to go that high. You certainly found some interesting precious metal stories, Sal. Well, thank you, CCT. I kind of keep on the lookout for them, but thank you very much. All right, let's see. Good afternoon, Sal. And Craig Gilchrist is here in the Salivation Nation. Greetings from fellow sentient beings, says the Freedom Eagle. And greetings and hi, Sal, from Slacker Stacker is here. And Pete Deller is here. Lots of new folks. And good to see everybody coming in here. Very good. And we have Barb, which, by the way, just so you know, Barb, you never know when she'll be around. Sometimes she is here and you don't know it. And she doesn't say anything. So it's always good to be on your best behavior. Hello, Salamander. Wolfie says, Tony Rizzi, greetings from the United Kingdom. Good to see you. Numismaticoki is back. A lot of people who haven't been here for a while are back in here. IGTV, different app than Instagram. IGTV is going to be YouTube competition. IGTV. Wow, I'll have to check it out. Silver Wolverine, can you email me about that if you don't mind? Just to remind me about that, because sometimes going through this and with everything else, I might forget. But thank you for that information. I will definitely check that out. You're awesome. All right. Okay, moving on up to the top to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Slacker Stacker says, I agree, 10 million plus. So he agrees with me. It's going to go for over 10 million. I still think it's going to go over 10 million. It'll be interesting. Some people don't think it'll be that. Mark B thinks it'll fetch around 9.5 million. And I think the highest record is like 7.8 or $8 million or something like that. Colonic Stacker says, would be amazing to see President Washington do an initial unboxing of this piece. I wonder if it had any finning. Yeah, exactly, Colonic Stacker. This is on the George Washington held this coin video, which I'm surprised. I thought that video would be a little bit more popular concerning the subject matter. I mean, just fascinating, in my opinion. Very good. Cowboy 333 is here. Howdy. His videos versus Instagram videos. Okay. Oh, Instagram TV. Okay, I see. Okay, so IG. Okay, makes sense. All right, let's see here. All right, Donald in New Mexico. Hi, Sal. The $10 eagle didn't have a denomination from 1795 to 1838. Yeah, you're right. The $5 half eagle had no denomination from 1795 to 1807. The early bust silver coinage didn't have denominations either. The denominations were determined by size. Not many collectors of patterns demand may be at an all-time high. I predict 5-6 million. Yeah, and that's interesting. And that's the thing. It's like, you know, a gold eagle is known as $10. So the value of the dollar was by the weight of the coin and the size of the coin. Makes sense. Very cool. All right. Let's see. Losing Louis. Apparently, they just landed the decision down. Yeah, I saw that email, Craig. I haven't had a chance to watch his video yet. Abby Silverstack is here. Hello, Abby Silverstack. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Always good to see Abby Silverstack here. All is one now says, I think your prediction is a bit high, just under 10 million. Yep. Yeah, I may be going overboard with my prediction. I still think it'll go over 10 million. But I could be wrong, and you might be right. So you might think just like 9 or 9 some odd million, all is one now. Thank you for that. You're more level-headed than I am, and you might be right. Tricky Guy says it's going to be to auction on my birthday. So anyone who wants to give me a gift, a suggestion, there you go. Get on the auction block, folks, for the Tricky Guy. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Puget Sound Silverhound. Yeah, it's called George Washington. It's the one that with this icon, George Washington's silver. I wish this thing would show me the whole title, but it's a fascinating story and the behind that particular piece. It's wild, worth a watch if you get a chance. But thank you, sir. I agree with Mr. Monkey's prediction. What did he predict? It must have been way down there. Danny Moranos, I see from your Tuesday night live show that I'm not the only one who didn't know what shouting out meant. Coins, yep. And some people don't know what shouting out means. It's all good. Well, it's all good. Danny Moreno. Patriots for Trump. Do you need a sip of coffee? Yes, I do. Thank you, Patriots for Trump. Thank you for the reminder. Here's a sip of coffee. I know that's rude to be slurping in front of you people, but that's a little ASMR action for the folks out here. Don't tend to mind, but we shall see. I hope I didn't lose any viewers for that. I'm hoping that it may draw in Barb from Barbara Carbone. Wolfie, what's everyone drinking then? I'm drinking some black silk coffee. Wolfie, how about you? You got a beer? Sipping whiskey? Chocolate milk? Syllable for Liberty. I worked at Rare Coin Wholesalers, and Steve also sold a Brasher doubloon, which was minted by Washington's neighbor. Wow, that's interesting, sir. Thank you very much for that info. That's awesome. Cowboy 333, who I saw up here earlier inside of the chat, says $6 to $8 million pocket change. Cool story. So we think it's going to be anywhere between $6 to $8 million. Okay, all right, very good. Patriots for Trump, who is also here inside this chat, says disband the central banks, bring back real money, burn the witches. Amen. There you go. Grim Fandango is here. How's it going? Mr. Monkey Swag says, Heru. All right, very good. IPA for Silver Mountain. Good to good. Dark Cuban coffee for Ken Frank. Harry Balsack's drinking Due South Caramel Cream Ale. That sounds good. You know, I had a chocolate banana stout a couple weeks ago. That was pretty good. Pretty good. All right. The Stacking Nerd says, wow, amazing piece. It would be interesting to see how this performs in auction. I'm going to need to keep up with that story to do a follow-up on that. Thank you, Stacking Nerd. Patriots for Trump says, dude, the phone call was too much. Better than the Jerky Boys. Wow, that's high praise because the Jerky Boys were awesome. The vacation spam call came from the last guy. He sent your number to his buddies. Yeah. Thank you, sir. It was fun. And I have a rolling thing going on with Stephanie. I mean, we may call her later because she is concerned that she still hasn't received my application and bank statements. So we shall see. Eric is here. Eric is here, and he's waving frantically to us all. And Slacker Stacker is waving back, drinking ice water in tow. Hey, the Coin Couch. No way. The Coin Couch is here inside the chat. Good to see you, the Coin Couch. By the way, the Coin Couch is back, folks. She is back. I think she might be rebranding her channel. I saw a new logo and some cool graphics. She is extremely talented. If you guys haven't had a chance, she had went through a rough time with her nanny, I think. Nana, her grandmother passed away, who was a sweet lady. And she's been on hiatus. She's at Jack, you know, and her job and just everything. You know, the time she spends in her videos and the talent that she has is just second to none. And by the way, I said none like I know who he is. None is actually a user here on YouTube, and I've got to remember that if every time I say second to none, I don't know what none is like. None may be a completely horrible person, but there is somebody named None that posts here on YouTube. But nonetheless, the Coin Couch is back and looks like she has a giveaway. And I haven't seen that video yet, but she is back. So subscribe to her channel. And maybe, just maybe one time, I can coax the Coin Couch into an interview on here. As most of you know, and the Coin Couch, I'm not sure if she knows, but I do interviews with channels that have been around for 6 months or more and are pretty active on YouTube. And she certainly would qualify for that. And to help promote her channel and help some of my viewers get to know the Coin Couch. So, Andrea, if you're interested in that, hit me up on the email, the Gmail thingy-bob-a-majig, salivatemetal@gmail.com, and we'll kind of work it out. And Silver Honda, everybody, we got to be very, very quiet because Silver Honda's at work and he's hiding from his boss. Let me take a sip of coffee for the Silver Honda because, you know, Silver Honda's great. That's Black Silk. He drinks the Walmart brand, medium roast. D-Wings is here. Whoa, D-Wings, good to see. Man, we got a good group of folks here today, for sure. Definitely indeed. We're just reading some comments here. But as we do this, we go back and forth between the comments and your chat side here. Silver Valley Coins and Bullion says previously owned by George Washington means the sky's the limit. That's why I predicted it would go for so high. Pretty much with great prospects that he actually held the coin in his hand. And he's guessing Silver Valley Coins and Bullion that it will fetch around $5 million. I think it's going to be more than that, but we'll see. Golden Warrior says the Washington Eagle looks great. Very interesting and great program. It's fascinating. I love history. And when coin design and history meet, it's just phenomenal for sure. Hey, look at that. $50. Silent Sal. All right. Very good to see you. Tomoko's Enterprise is still with us. Good to see you folks swinging in here. Platinum Skies. Haven't seen Platinum Skies comment in a while. It says, I think it's going to go for $7 million or more. It might break the world record held by the $17.94. I think it will too. I really do, especially considering what it is as a pattern piece. There's only one in all the world. So, yes. Oh, very good. Thank you, Silver Wolverine. He sent an email for the, I might sign up for that IGTV. Golden Warrior, Sal, these Washington Eagles dated 1795 are on eBay, and there is one slab by PCGS Liberty and Security, 1795. This one is in the United States Colonial Coins on eBay, the old one, but this one and others are minted in copper, and it looks like this gold coin. Yeah, but this is the only one in gold, and I think this was minted in 1792, I believe. But I know that they have other pattern pieces, other things around, but this is a one-of-a-kind thing they've got here. All right, very good. And yes, Eric, good to see you. Eric is, the thing is, okay, Tomoko's Enterprise. All right, this is interesting. We have a tall order here inside the chat. We've got Eric, who is 6'4", our resident bouncer. And then we have Tomoko's Enterprise, who is 6'7" tall. That's right. Crazy. All right. Let's see here. And Colonic Stacker is here. Colonic Stacker, good to see you. Sup, Mr. SM and everybody. Support from Food Stamp. Always appreciate you coming by. Losing Louie, who just posted a video about the taxes. I'm about to check that out. Says, fantastic, thoroughly fantastic. Thanks, Losing Louie. This is a video in the George Washington held this coin. Okay, and here is some doubts from Silver Bean Counter. He says, 10 million, Sal. It better come with Washington DNA for that. Yeah, I hear you. I just think that when it comes to these highfalutin dealer or bidders, that it will go for that much. But that's a crazy amount of money. I know, Silver Bean Counter, but we shall see. We shall see. Let's see here. All right. Coin Sense and Nonsense. Sorry I missed it again. Or missed it, brother. Thanks. No problem, Coin Sense and Nonsense. We'll catch you in the next one. AU Sloth says, I wonder what the size of the coin is. Yeah, I'm kind of curious too. I'd love to see. I guess it's the size of a $10 gold eagle. The regular, I would assume. I have a 2014 W-proof eagle. Very cool $1 snake. All right. AUCH says 10 to 12 million pass. Restrike for $2,400 a pass. The eagle legs look like chicken legs. Tail is way too long. I go for AGE. No, I hear you. I mean, it's not the most attractive design. That eagle, by the way, is the eagles back in the day were really kind of scrawny. That's for sure. But nonetheless, we're getting in some exciting stuff here. Mr. Monkey Swag, I predicted this coin would fetch $5 million, similar to the 1787 brochure doubloon. The 1792 Washington Eagle is best compared to the brochure doubloon. Both coins have a connection to George Washington. Okay, yeah. Very cool. Yeah. Well, yeah. And I guess that's probably, and I haven't looked up the research on that coin that say that he had that coin or held it, I guess, I assume. Tomoko's Enterprise, how about, wow, what an incredible piece in history. Thank you. Yes, I love the history behind these things, indeed. Very cool. Thank you, Dean. One CJS for you. I have been working many hours. I can't wait till my off season so I can catch the live streams again. Better to watch later than never. Well, one CJS for you. Thank you, sir. I just appreciate your dedication. Appreciate you watching. You're very kind. Platinum Skies is inside here. Very good. All right. Good to see you. Indeed. And so, yeah, we appreciate you watching, and don't work too hard, but understand you got to earn the money and keep it going. Take care of yourself and family for sure. Golden Warrior says a Washington gold coin was great and looks like they have a lot of paperwork along with it, which is very historical and adds a lot to the selling price. It's sure to be an interesting when the auction takes place. Keep us up to date when the auction is later on. Thank you. Will do. Textman81 says, I think President Trump should put in a winning bid for this coin using his own funds displayed on a Make America Great display case at the White House. At the end of his presidency, donated to the Smithsonian Institute to display there for the public to view. Now, that would be very nice if he did that. That would be quite something else. I don't think that'll happen, but that would be cool. Nice. Richard Earl says, thank you, Avengers, by the way, for your support. Fist bump. It's a fun way to save. Makes silver a hard habit to break. It's a fun way to save. If you don't have a reliable coin store near you, you can always buy online from a reputable dealer. That's exactly right. By the way, I have a new series. Hey, look at there. None. Here, Sal, will I see you tomorrow? No. And by the way, Barbara Carbone's here. I want to say shout out to her. Glad you're here. But None, I'm glad you're here because I've done 2 shout outs for you, None. Because I don't know you, None, right? So in my video yesterday, I said that Silver Honda's kindness was second to none. That means I must think pretty highly of you. That means you must be a pretty kind dude. So live up to the name, right? Okay. And I also said that Coin Couch's video productions were second to none. I don't know how your video production skills are, but I'm really pumping you up, None. All right. So I hope you appreciate it, my friend. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where are we? Freak Girl Amy Smith says, the coin is amazing. Definitely above my pay grade, but I'm willing to bet it goes for 15 to 18 million. Wow. Now Amy, you've even pumped it up higher than me. So I'm thinking 12 million tops, 10 million, between 10 and 12 million. And you're saying between 15 and 18 million. Cool. Well, we'll see. That would be kind of wild if you're right. That would be awesome. That price would be second to none in its highness. Oh, whoa. Hey, whoa. That means that None is an expensive dude. Well, None, there you go. See, I'm just constantly pumping None up. None other than None himself, right? Here we go. We ain't got time for none of that. Let's see. All right. Okay. Wow. I don't think my credit card has a high enough limit to bid on this coin. Let me finish this after a sip of coffee. I never knew there was a coin like this. Washington never wanted any living person on our coinage. Can you call it a coin as it has no posted value? Well, I guess technically you can because it was defined in the Constitution. I guess they're talking about that because they didn't have it on coins until 1858. So I think in this case we can because it was used in commerce and backed by the government. You know what? Oh, and the Coin Couch. Is the Coin Couch still here? Just to remind me of something. I've got this Black Silk Folgers coffee here. You know what would be an interesting experiment? Tricky Guy is here 22 minutes late, but at least you're here. An interesting experiment would be, which I still have in my cupboard, L. Ron Hubbard's cupboard, is Vegemite. I wonder how Vegemite would be mixed in with some coffee. Now, that would be an experiment. Is Alan Gold the biggest troll second to none? That's a good question, Happy. You know what? We're going to have Alan Gold comments again. I'm going to challenge him again to come in here inside this chat room or inside this live stream to debate me, to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? Coffee with Vegemite. Yeah, I might have to try that out sometime. Platinum Sky, can I have 1 million shout outs? Well, that might be a little difficult to do, but we shall see, Platinum Skies. By the way, speaking of interviews, we interviewed Platinum Skies right here on the channel. And so, yeah, we also interviewed Slacker Stacker. Very good. Okay. All right. Silver Baggins, who I think was in. Yeah, he's in here. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. 5 reasons why. I guess I don't know what that video was about. I forgot what that video was about, but he's not worried about what that video was about. And Silver Baggins says that is an old coin on that pattern coin from George Washington on 5 lessons learned in stacking gold and silver. Mr. Oldfang says silver, Sal, and gold and plat. I can take that. Yes, amen. Me too. I agree. All right, Mark Graham, appreciate you reading my comments. Here's a little proof that I'm manipulating the silver market. I don't think they can do it much longer. They could lose control in 2011. They'll hopefully again permanently. That goes to a Mike Maloney video, I think. But thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Richard Forrester says, points for referencing Hetty Green, the most miserly person ever. But the rest of the marketing here is questionable. Why would George Washington hold a coin that has his own image on it? I don't recall GW being so conceited to do such a thing. I wouldn't. So I'm not buying that story. Otherwise, nice coin. Since most people are gullible, I would see this metal for going north of $1 million. Well, here's the thing. He was against having his own image on circulating coinage, which is why this was just a pattern piece. But it was gifted to him. And my guess is, you know what? He's president, and it's a president commemorative medallion or whatever as his own personal piece. I can believe that he would hold it without any conceit associated with it. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Silver Wolverine. I don't think Vegemite. Yes, Coin Couch. We'll have we'll do that. If I can convince you to come on during a live interview, I will do a coffee Vegemite toast. Definitely. And I'll mix it in there. Silver Wolverine, I think that his has a very long shelf life, if I'm not mistaken. Terry Rabidou is here, the great Terry Rabidou. She's awesome. She helped me troll back Crown Collector. That's for sure. That was fun. All right, very good. All right, okay. Pig Wigpa says, how much do you want to bet that the person who buys this is going to take it out of the U.S.? I hope not. I hope it stays in the country just for the historical value. Sal, I got a story for you. Gordon Cooper, an original Mercury 7 astronaut who had a sunken treasure map found from space. Wow, that's interesting. I don't know if that was sarcasm or if that was, he doesn't believe the story or what. I don't know. Nigel Crowder breaks in with an incredible comment here. Look at that. Jay doesn't get more cogent and concise than that, does it? Gord's 913. How do you know when you have too much silvers? He says, I love your intro music. I'm a metal fan, and it's a nice surprise as it shows up in unexpected places. Well, thank you, Gords. I get some people that absolutely hate it and hate my channel because of my music. So it's a pleasant surprise when I get somebody that says I like it. Thank you. Danny Morano says, only if Trump gets elected to a second term will gold fall below whatever that title is. You can do it, says, wow, that's a holy grail of coinage. Can't wait to see what it goes for. Thanks for sharing, my friend. I guess on the price. No guess on the price for me. Thank you. All right. Very good. Yeah, you got folks, stick with me. We're going to get into some good stuff up here with some of these comments. Hey, Sal, check and see if we can get a deal on a 6-pack. We'll go halfers on it. Now, there you go. If we could do that. You know what? I'd love to get a copy. I'd love to see a restrike on that. That would be freaking sweet. I'd love to get a restrike on that coin. All right. Silver Mountain. I miss Crown Collector, said no stacker ever. Amen to that. All right. Let's see here. Okay. And let's see. Where are we at? Mark Nordgard says, and soon the gold will fall below $1,200. Wake of trade wars. So you think the trade wars will actually cause gold to go down? Okay, interesting. I think anything that could cause it to go up in the medium term. But we'll see. DOC Silver Stacker says, wow, just wants to dispose of them. They can just send them to me, the 16,000 silver dollar story that I did. I'll get rid of them. Yes, I think by disposing, he means sell them. Thanks, Coin Collecting Fun. Appreciate that. And by the way, subscribe to both DOC Silver Stacker and Coin Collecting Fun. Great channels, great guys, both. Har1 Sagan says, George Washington carried a gold coin of himself. Seems fishy to me. May have made a China stamped on. Look carefully. Eric P. Newman owns it, or Alfred P. Newman of Mad Magazine. Well, I understand because we knew that he was a humble man. However, I don't think that one holding a coin that someone created to honor you as a pocket piece doesn't necessarily makes you vain. You know what I mean? So anyways, Tony Ricci, play some music. I will here later on. I might whip the bass out here later on if you guys stick with me. Have a little fun with it, just farting around, you know what I mean? But Let me get through some of these comments real quick. Crazy one-of-a-kind piece for sure. The Getting Place Silver. Thank you. Yes, indeed. And this is 600 gold coins found in an abandoned house. I'd sell some to pay the car off and keep the rest. There you go. Good. No, always pay your bills off first. 6.3 million is Dean West's guess on the Washington coin. All right. Thank you. Very special gold coin for sure. Thanks for sharing and have a nice day. Well, Terry, thank you. I did have a nice day that day. Thanks to you and your well wishes, because Terry is sweet. She's awesome. All right. Breaking news, everybody. Actually, it's a breaking question from J.M. Engelhard. How are the kitties? The kitties are doing fine. I actually posted a video with a brief mention, with a brief view of the Saltine Kitty Part 2, the original or the sequel. And yes, and I carry around with my cat. That's right, American Supertramp. Yeah, farting them around. Yeah, I think I did say that. I didn't mean to be that, but yeah. All right. Trump will win again, and gold will stay around 1,300 while he is president, says Harry Balsax. Okay, very good. All right. Yes, I think he could win again too, Harry. We'll see. All right. First, on the announcement of the Fortitude round, Phase 2, Fortitude, the limited video that I posted the other day. And so Seconder was quick on her game there. First kitty. Silverfinger says, how about something salivating on a coin? Now, that would be interesting indeed. This is on the announcement of the Fortitude Phase 2, the serialized Fortitudes. This is the original Fortitude with the reeded edge is out of production, and now we're going to have a new Fortitude round with a smooth edge, and it will have individual serial numbers on each of these. Cool. I'll have to get one of the new Fortitude rounds, says Slacker Stacker. Very cool. What's the face value of this coin? Are we talking treats or cans of wet food? All right. You know what? If I had any mind, I would have said that it would have been 2 paws. You know, paws would be the, or paws would be the denomination, like 3 paws or 4 paws or wee paws or menopause. I don't know. We'll find something. All right. Domo says, and you know there won't be any fake rounds of these. Good to see them back. That's right. There's no Chinese fake market for Fortitude rounds. That's for sure. Fake rounds, as Don in New Mexico says there. Yep. Or fake push-ups, as I do. That's right. Barb, you are the bomb. Everybody's all right. Yes. Yes. Okay. Who's Barb? Okay. Both Barbs are the bomb. Vader is dead. We're talking about Darth Vader. Yes, he died in episode 6, I think. J.M. Engelhard did get one of the kitty rounds, traded with CoinKeeper. Very cool. Nice, J.M. That's awesome. It's okay. All right. It's pumpkin time after midnight here in Germany, so I'll have to love you and leave you. I will catch the rest of the chat tomorrow, so be nice. Yes, indeed. Thanks, everyone, and check out my giveaway. Yes, I will indeed do that too, but everybody else, check out the Coin Couch. And we're going to have to play nice for the rest of this chat, because the Coin Couch will be back, and make sure. And so we will be nice. Have a good night. Sleep well. Send Jack and your husband my greetings, and you guys have a good night and sleep well. Very good. It is late over in Germany for sure. Oh, the wrestler Vader is dead. Oh man, from WCW. How old was he? I do remember Vader. Yeah. Let's see here. How old he was. Let's see here. Okay, moving ahead. Adventures says, very cool video. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Adventures. You're awesome. Terry Rabadoo says, hey, Sal, the individual serial numbers sounds like a very good idea. Good luck on the sales. Thanks for sharing and have a nice day. Thank you, Terry. Yes, indeed. And I have to say, it's something that I had thought about at the very beginning, but when I didn't really say specifically what it was, several people guessed or suggested serial numbers. So we were some of us were on the same page on that. Silver Wolverine, I predict Republicans win more seats in the House and the Senate and get more of a majority because Dems are just obstructionists and not to fix anything. Yeah, you know, it's anybody's guess. I don't want to make predictions for what the midterms will be like, because it's just the American public is so finicky and that kind of thing. But I'd like to think that might be the way, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's see here. All right, Skywatch Central, my chocolate done melted. Oh man, Oh, okay. Let's see here. Hey, Mr. Oscar 5 is here. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Oh, is Tomoko Enterprise leaving? Let's see here. Where's Tomoko? I didn't see where he. Short visit tonight, folks. Got invited for dinner, and I'm so tired of cooking for just me. Okay, man. Dean, thank you for stopping by, my friend. I hope you have a wonderful night and weekend. Thank you so much, Dean. You're awesome. He posted a great video, by the way. Check out Dean's channel, Tomoko's Enterprise. He poured a 7.8 ounce seahorse, I think. Wonderful pour, wonderful piece. Nice job on that. So yes, sir. Very good. Have a good one. Okay. Bobo Brazil. No, I don't remember Bobo Brazil. Was he an old-time wrestler? Let's see here. All right. Very beautiful, says Silver Honda on the Fortitude round. Very good. I still wonder if anyone has a gold-plated Fortitude round. Well, if anybody could do it, it would be Pit Bullion, but I don't know if he does the gilding anymore. Ken Frankie likes it. Very cool. And Eric says, I ordered 2. Whoa. That might be the first order. Who knows? Eric might have gotten serial number 1 and serial number 2. One for Sabine and one for himself. Well, thank you, Eric. Wow. You should feel honored. This is the first silver purchase I've made in almost 2 months since setting money aside for the baby on the way. Wow. Well, that is a high honor. Amazing. Thank you so much, Eric. So the first purchase that he made in almost 2 months since setting money aside for the baby that's on the way was for the new Phase 2 Fortitude round. And I hope for that you were first and get serial numbers 1 and 2. That would be awesome. Mudswad. Hey, Mudswad, good to see you. That is awesome. All right. Pitt just did a big order on gilding. Okay, cool. He does. He still does the gilding. Very good. Yeah, no problem. Boss, sweet. Sweet home, Pennsylvania. Eric. D-Wings World. D-Wings World says, awesome announcement, Sal. Waiting on my Fortitude round as we speak. Mine was displaced in the mail somewhere, but QSB has been awesome in handling the issue. Thanks for sharing the hypnotic finish. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. So he had one, ordered one, and it got lost in the mail. Crazy. Well, I hope that it gets handled and you get it soon, D-Wings. That's crazy. Sorry about that. Colonel is here. Evening, folks. And Sally, good to see you, Colonel. Yes, indeed. Looks great, says Driver 8. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Meow, says American Super Tramp. Thank you, American Super Tramp. And cool, you, says Silver Wolverine. Thank you. All right. Cosmic Karma Koala says, I would love to have one, but I do not have any money transfers online. Just an aversion to the beast. No PayPal, no credit slavery, good old-fashioned cash and money orders. Oh, well. Oh, very cool. No worries. I think they do take checks. But anyways, Fossil Metal says, glad to hear they're coming back. It's so expensive to produce your own silver. So to me, the premiums are understandable. Love your coat of arms design. Well, thank you, Fossil Metals. Yeah. And some people don't quite get the premiums behind them. But yeah, it is because these are relatively small run when comparing to, most other bullion products out there, because I can't afford to have, 100,000 of these minted. So anyways, waiting to see where the Sal Slacker Stacker says. Part-time Preppers is here. Going out for pizza with hand model in 5 minutes. Have a fantastic weekend. Well, Part-time Preppers, I'm sorry if you posted over there before. I'm sorry I missed you. But good to see you. Enjoy the pizza tonight. And yes, indeed, with the hand model, tell the hand model I said hello. And enjoy yumminess. Yummy, yummy. Platinum Skies. I think the Washington coin is more like a metal. Yeah, well, it's a pattern coin is really what it is. Waiting to see where the Sal Gnome pops up next. Oh, yeah. I would like to see the Fortitude round with an antique finish as well as serial number. I know Regency made antique rounds in the past. Mr. Monkey Swag, as I mentioned in my video about it, I did inquire about it. It would be very expensive. It would completely. It was already pricey to have the serial numbers put on, but then to add an antique finish to it, I just didn't think that you guys would go for that, considering the cost it would add to each coin. So I decided against it. It just would have been a little too much. But oh, is Honda leaving? Let's see here. Silver Honda. Got to get back to work. Glad you like your guinea. Yes, thank you again, Silver Honda. It was an awesome coin. Keep your feet in the stars and keep reaching for the black silk coffee. Indeed. Thank you, Silver Honda. You're awesome. Have a good weekend there at work. Don't work too hard. Double cheese. All right. All right. Tomoko's Enterprise says, back nibbling on my wallet. Hey, no worries. I will be there, bud. Love the cats. A Cheshire grin for sure. Thank you, Dean. Awesome, man. Appreciate it. All those 1 ounces. I can't wait to get my paws on that. Very nice. Thank you, sir. All right. Wow, cool, Sal. This is on the Canum 2 ounce silver round from Provident Metals. All is one now says, hey, Say It 69 is here. Good to see you, Say It 69. So the proof and BU together was $2.99. No, all is one now. Actually, there were no proof fortitudes. It was just the one fortitude, which is just the which is solely the reeded edge and regular finish. There's no proof fortitude rounds. They couldn't do those without getting rid of it would take away from the whatchamacallit, from the security pattern on that. I'm trying to find my fortitude round. I just want to hold it while I talk to you guys. I've got the one in the capsule, but I don't have the one. I don't have the other one. Where's the other one? Dang it. I'm not even seeing it. I'm sorry, guys. I've got my eyes focused on trying to find my silver. I can't. I'll just hold this. I'll hold that. Oh, here. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, there it is. All right. Since we're talking about it, Corn Dog is here. D-Wings is still here. Hidden Numismatist, are you here? Could tell everyone him I'm trying to find him. That's why I haven't seen Hidden Numismatist in a while. Oh, Chuck and Plata's got the family over. Listen later. Just wanted to say hello. Well, Chuck, gather the family around like they did back in the 30s with FDR, the fireside chats. I'm going to have a fireside chat with Chuck and Deb and their family. I'll bring them all around. We're all, no, I'm kidding. You visit with your family, Chuck. I appreciate you. Definitely. Have a good weekend. Appreciate you coming by. And Pumpkin Face says, hello. Just got home from work. Came home to a new Metals Mafia poured 100-gram silver bar. Dude, that's sweet. Nice. He does a great job for sure. Nice. All right. Barbara Carbone is going to be right back. What is Centurion Silver? I'm missing some stuff here. The Centurion Silver. Corn Dog. He says, Corn Dog. Good to see you. He's saying hello to people. Sell various coins besides eBay. Offer up and Reddit. Sick of eBay fees and penny pinchers on the offer up. Great streams as always, Sal. Okay, sorry, Harry. I missed that post. Your best bet, if you're going to sell in bulk or something like that, some coin dealers would obviously take it. But the other thing is local coin shops. You're going to get hit hard if you try to sell it. The only other thing I could say is Craigslist. And you're always run a risk selling on Craigslist. Buyers and sellers are at risk. Meet in a public place. Be very careful. But that's the best place. You won't have to worry about fees or anything like that. All right, back to the comments here. Cosmic Koala. LMAO. Oh, the days of cash money orders. Insane in the membrane. Indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. Tricky guy. Got my furry kitty. Got your rounds. So I got to buy the next one and keep them coming. Waited. I looked deep into your eyes. Now I have an insane in the membrane post-hypnotic suggestion to buy all your fortitudes. Clever you. That was the point. It was a hypnotic. Without to hypnotize everybody to convince them to do it, to buy the rounds. Thanks, Tricky guy. Man, you're awesome, my friend. He's pretty happy there in that profile picture. He's getting a smile from, I guess that's his wife there. The Fortitude cat's eyes seem to have a flying bird shape as its reflection highlight. Did you have choices in the feature? No, they did that. It does look like there's a flying bird in there. That's actually the reflection that was captured from the photo from which it was based. All right. Pumpkin Face, good to see you. Red Dragon, let me see here. D-Wings World, what do you think of Pathfire Red Dragon Round Series showed, if I may ask? I think I may have missed that. Pathfinder Red Dragon series. I'll have to check. Wait a minute. I'm not sure if I have to look at it and see. I have to look at it and see. Who else is here? Is Gloria here? Somebody said Gloria. Let's see here. 88 Petri is here. Horrible experience with CB Mint. I've never heard of them. Never do business with them again. Paid for my item, then they accepted my payment. Then 2 weeks later, they tell me they don't have my item. CB Mint. Never heard of CB Mint. Okay. Gloria Bowman. Yes, Gloria is here. Good to see you, Gloria. She was new last time. Glad you. Chris Wilson is here. Good to see Chris Wilson. Good to see you back, Gloria. Awesome. All right. Beginning play silver. First time I saw this. Awesome. Thank you, my friend. This is on the Canum 2-ounce ultra high relief silver round from Salivate Metals. Silver Stacking Academy says, I took them a while to make this round. Their initial plan was to release the rounds quarterly this year. But anyways, it's great they didn't release it. Yes, indeed. Sure was. Twice a day. Okay, let's see, my friend Night Neat. Peace. Thanks for the show. Thank you, Dean. Yes, indeed. Funkad Porcellius, I've never gotten in this series. It reminds me too much of a hidden agenda. Oh, interesting, Funkad. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's Egyptian gods. I don't know. Yeah, I guess there is that Illuminati aspect or whatever that's kind of tied in. So I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, okay. Anthony G is here. Anthony G unfortunately couldn't make it tonight. So Anthony G is here in his stead. Anthony G, all right. Very good. And yep, says Centurion Silver. Very cool. Thank you, sir. Hi Ho Silver, very nice. Recoup, my boss. Thank you, Hi Ho Silver, on the Fortitude round announcement. Sarcophagus. All right, says Ken Frank. All right. Which of the cats on the back of the Fortitude is Salty Cuddly Kitty Part 2, the sequel? I don't see one with a blonde colored toe. Well, Tricky Guy, I had to make them, in order for them to be balanced, I had to make them appear as both like Salty and Cuddly Kitty Part 2, the sequel, or else then one would just completely take up the whole side of the other coin. So anyway, Mateo Man is here. Good to see you. He's here. All right. Very good. Silver Gold Portugal says Fortitude round, nice coin round with a cute name. Well, thank you, Silver and Gold Portugal. Zen says this is like a matte BU finish. Since this is a special round, will shipping me included? Well, if you want to put yourself in the package that goes out, then and go ahead and go out with each order and come back to QSB and then put yourself in the next box out. I'm sure customers could appreciate help in the yard and everything like that. Actually, I think he said, will shipping be included? No, that's a quality silver bullion thing that's out of my hands. And if you're overseas, shipping is different. But nonetheless, that's something that's out of my hands. So it won't be included, unfortunately. Sorry about that. I wish it was. But they've gotten to the point where they can offer free shipping based off of a certain amount of order, a dollar amount. Electropig von Fukengruben says, I keep thinking about how seriously slick those which haven't been encapsulated are going to look after a few years of toning. Yeah, you know what? Mine here kind of has some slight toning to it, the one that I've got outside the capsule. So it's kind of pretty. All right, now here, all caps gold. Haffy, I don't know if you're still here, Haffy. But he is saying, how much did Provident pay you? Hint the big lie straight ahead. Well, Alan Gold, pop on here and I'll tell you how much they paid me to do that video. Big lie straight ahead. You just pop right on here, big boy. Let's see. Let's see here. All right. Ken Frank says, only because you ask. I believe it's pronounced Kunum. Okay. I also believe the big cat is on top of Sarcophagus. Okay. If I'm wrong, my name is Mud. Well, hey, that's all right. 6'2" and whatever the lyric is, he had to put him in the ground because he was starting to smell. Ken Frank, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Later, Donald and Corndog. Later and thanks. Okay, take care, D-Wings World. I appreciate you coming by, my friend. Very nice of you. Appreciate it. Sal, why not convert gold to Bitcoin for its relative output? Well, I don't think, Oscar, that me converting gold to Bitcoin is going to have any effect or change to my relatives. I guess I could contact all of my immediate family to see if it will make them perform better. But we'll see. Actually, I'm more of a gold guy. Silver, Bitcoin, I don't know. It's too risky. Thank you again for the support on IG. Let's see. Independent. Oh, that's the IG Inspector General. Thank you for the support on the IG Inspector General's report. You're welcome, Anthony G. Always glad to help. Oh yeah, he knows I'm teasing. Oh whoa, there we go. If Alan Gold joins the live stream and talks with Sal, I'll buy 10 fortitudes, 2 points on coins. All right. Well, hopefully he'll come in. Now, if he sees you see that you said that, he'll not do it just to deprive me of that. But we'll see. Desperation of failure knows no bounds. That's what she said. You come on in here. You face me live. Now, all caps gold. Let's see if you do it. Let's see if all caps will do it. Down with the thickness. Classic, says Lifetime Precious Metals. Yeah, you know me. I'm down with OGP. A tricky guy says, Mr. Monkey Swag, Anthony was referring to me. Okay. Yeah, I'm not on Instagram. Sorry. It's just all these coins and rounds with non-Christian imagery. Does that hurt sales in America? Probably not, but I'm seeing Illuminati imagery just about everywhere these days. Okay. That's probably what the other commenter was talking about. And I'm convinced there's a mind that FunkTab was referring to. Intent to propagate symbolically concepts that are anathema to America's cultural values. The goat-like head is well known to be meaningful to the so-called elites. Interesting, tricky guy. So would you have that coin as your pocket carry, always with you? Perhaps subtly influence your mind to embrace the dark side? No, I wouldn't. Who's afraid of a mere visage of the big bad Egyptian god of antiquity, right? Silly me, right? Yeah, well, good points, tricky guy. Actually, you never know. We'll see. I mean, now I understand kind of where they go. Okay, Anthony G's got to head out. Appreciate you coming by, Anthony G. Good to see you, my friend. James Marshall is here. Late. Dog is sick and I had him at the vet. He isn't well. I'm sorry, Prospector. I hope he recovers soon. And I am very sorry to hear that he's not doing well. Michael Oakes is here. Yeah, we'll be praying for him, for your dog, for sure. Let's see here. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, Eric, we buy Alan Gold a Fortitude as a participation trophy. There you go. Kissed him upside the cranium with my aluminum baseball bat. Indeed, that's right, Skywatch. There you go. That's my favorite line of that song. My name is Mud. Silver Wolverine. Yeah, I never got in this series. Thanks, Sal. All right. Yep. It's not for everybody. I understand. Les Claypool sure can get those kids to dance. And he can get dogs to hunt too. Let's see. And I'd open that. I'd get a copyright variation. Yeah, because I think in this, yeah, because I referred to My Name is Mud in this video. Very good. Let's see here. Donald in New Mexico says, hey, Sal, QSB wouldn't accept my internet order this evening. We'll try tomorrow. Sad. Wanted a low number. Dang, that sucks. Why wouldn't they do? I don't understand that. That's crazy. Yeah, you'd still get a low number, I'm sure. Another Heidi Wastweet work. She's also an involved member of the CCAC. That's right. She also works with Chris Duane as well, as Chuck and Plata says. She is very talented. Kevin Caron says, can't wait. I misplaced my Fortitude and wanted to reorder. Ooh, I hope you find the original one too. Oh, that's right. And it should be noted that Donald in New Mexico's attempt, and I hope he'll call QSB if they don't get the order right, is not a suck-up. Just to make that perfectly clear. That's got to be out there. Because he's not a suck-up. That's right. Very good. Yeah, that is clear. All right. Thank you, Donald. All right. Louis Ghetto says, is there a predetermined set limit to the mintage? What mintage amount? Well, you know, Louis, in theory, it would be until I reach 575 total between the two. But I'm going to leave this one open-ended. They're not going to sell that many. And so I can safely say to demand, but it will probably be to the end, at the latest to the end of the year, depending on how they sell. But if they don't sell very well, then we'll cut it off much sooner. All right. Okay. Irv says, now, why did you have to go and do that? I was on a self-imposed spending moratorium, which I had temporarily lift because of this. Oh, well, a little more silver never hurts. Well, Irv, I appreciate it, my friend, but you know what? In all seriousness, don't ever feel obligated to purchase anything because it's associated with me or anything like that, especially if you're trying to be fiscally responsible or something of that sort. I don't want to pressure you or make you feel obligated or make you feel like, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate your support, my friend, definitely. And Silver Slacker says, congratulations on the success, bud. Very cool to have the edge lettering. Now that is a big balling. That is big balling. Well, thank you, Silver Slacker. Something a little different here. And Barbara Carbone is back. Mark B, what happens to unsold coins? Well, the initial run, they're going to try to do a little bit. Last time, they minted pretty much to demand, so there weren't any left over. This time, they may do a run, and any leftover coins will probably be melted down, or they may talk to me, and I may buy them, or I may see if I can have them shipped to some other dealer. I don't know. We'll see. But if they're shipped to another dealer, they've got to earn their profit on them, which means they'll be a lot more expensive, which if they're unsold, you know what I mean? If I send them to Walmart, then it's going to be a lot more. $1 Snake, saw the comment, you replied on the live stream. Word, hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you coming by in the live stream here. I am Gogi. Sal got another coin coming out. Time to confiscate kids' allowance money. Yeah, it's a Fortitude round there. The Fortitude Phase 2. I am Gogi. So yes, indeed, definitely confiscate your kids' college money. You know, your kids' futures are not nearly as important as my Fortitude round. It's priorities, people. It's priorities. And so, yes, it's that's where you got to remember. Of course, I am Gogi knows I'm kidding. but Crown Collector will use that sentence and spread it all over YouTube and say that I'm telling people that I don't care about kids. And I'm telling people to cash in their kids' futures to support me and to buy my silver rounds. And he'll be right because I said that. Of course, that's was totally a joke, but he's not gonna mention that part. ASMR people, hello ASMR people, we're doing just great. Speaking of ASMR, listen to this. This is for Barbara too. Here we go. That's some lukewarm goodness right there. Oh, yeah. Fantastic 50 is in the house. All right. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see here. Okay. Sal hates kids. That's right. There you go, down in New Mexico. Sal loves kids' money, though. That's right. Okay, let's see. All right, moving on up. Colonic Stacker, the one and only. The creature depicted is sitting down to avoid the issue we see on American buffaloes or 2018 kangaroos. All right. Yes, indeed. That's low-hanging fruit there, right, Colonic Stacker? Thumbs up, my friend says E-stars. Well, thank you. Look here, we've got Donald in New Mexico commenting on this, on the Kunum. Hey, Sal, we got no problem ordering this along with the Mexican dos pesos gold for delivery in July. Awesome. I bet PMs will be higher by the time of delivery. That's why I don't mind paying today's price. I believe these will PM prices are great and that everyone should be taking advantage of today's prices. I wish my order QSB had gone through as easily. I'm sorry about that. I don't understand what was going on there. They're usually very responsive if you call them up, Donald. But anyways, let's see here. Very good. I love old farts money too. Yeah, that's right. Age, I discriminate. No age discrimination. Oh, ASMR people, you're at VidCon. No way. You're at the YouTube VidCon thing? Wow, that's awesome. If you see Ed Bassmaster, tell him I said hello. Anthony G says, thanks for the mintage update. All the best for the new version, Sal. I'll throw a pic of the Fortitude Roundup on Instagram in the near future. Well, thank you, Anthony G. Appreciate that. Danny Moreno is not interested in coin or series. It's not for everybody. That's understandable, Danny. Appreciate that. What a beautiful piece. Coin off. Let's see here. Same, not interested in any phase or coin. August, expect delivery in October. Well, they're pretty good. QSB is pretty good at their predictions, expectations. Anthony G says pretty well, but I never got in this series and don't have any plans to get into it. I'm encouraged Provident is using Sunshine Minting. I want Provident to continue on with their Lunar series this year. They told me there were plans to make a Year of the Dog round, although they didn't mention when. I'm hoping they contract with Sunshine Minting to produce those. Yeah, it'd be nice. They do a good job. All right. All right, very good. Mr. Eminem 911 says, well then, I've always said I'm not into the gods, but this is the only round series that uses the incuse and ultra high relief techniques together. And they do it so well. Well, at least Elemental Men did. You bring out some good points and what looks at me different type of finish on this one. Not sure how it will come across, and the photos on Providence website are not as clear as others were. That's true. I think I'll get at least one to start and see how it goes. Thanks, Salivate Metal. Well, thank you, Mr. M11. Okay, yeah, Mr. Monkey Swag, he's got the creature on the reverse of is a ram-headed sphinx. Oh, okay, it's based on the statue of the Temple of Karnak and Luxor. Cool. All right, thank you. Okay. Yes, thank you, Mr. Eminem 911. And he's posted a new video too. If you guys get a chance, check it out. I haven't watched it yet, but I need to do that. Thriftlet Kenny, Silver Stack here. All right. Centurion Silver says, thanks to the Coin Couch for the sub. Yes, I'm glad the Coin Couch subbed to Centurion Silver, and you should all subscribe to Centurion Silver. Good guy. Yes, indeed. Ear tickling. Yes, ear tickling. Tickle your ear. Tickle ear. Slacker Stacker. It's a cool series and a great design. I haven't been collecting the series and only have the Anubis round. Well, if you have the Anus round, that means you're really stuck up. Or you're really particular. One of the two. Or you're a colonic stacker, right? Large colon round. All right, very good. All right, enough of that rear-ended humor here. Eugene Eno says, better yet, it has a cat on it. It will be a great way to introduce my daughter, isn't it? Silver stacking it. If you have other designs with different types of species and breeds of cats, this could be something really good. I just stumbled across this now and I have to figure out how I acquire some of those. Well, thank you, Eugene. There's a link in the description to that video. Billy Gagne says, very nice. Sal, you should change it to a skeleton cat foaming from the mouth. Oh my gosh. Then it would say salivate this. That would be awesome. Your ideas are awesome, and I would like to get one of the old one. Good luck, Sal. Well, thank you. Yeah. If I had the money to have new dyes created, I would definitely do a zombified and rabified cat foaming at the mouth. That'd be pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that does sound a little weird, choking on your chicken there. All right. So we'll leave it at that. Let's see here. Cool. You know what, man, says Silver Vessel. Well, Silver Vessel, thanks, man. You're awesome. Fellow Nevermore Sanctuary fan, Silver Vessel, subscribe to this channel. He's a cool dude. All right. Poor Man Sack, order one of your Fortitude rounds as well as your Salivate Metal round. And proof also, I got them this week. And the Fortitude round has a little black something on the back. And the proof had a jacked up COA. They sent the return label today and said they would replace them. I hope I can get my Fortitude round because you stopped production. They should be able to do that. That is weird. That's strange. I'm sorry, Poor Man Stack, that you got a kind of one with something, spec or something on it, and the COA. Hope they get it worked out for you. Thanks for stopping by and mentioning it here for sure. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Meow, meow, says Karis Ravenhill. Thank you, meow, meow. Very cool. Very nice. Thank you. On the Canoom round, says Losing Louie. Whoa, whoa, it's Losing Louie. Louie. He has no skid marks because he's a clean guy. That's right. All right, I've got no skid marks either. Or racing stripes. None of either. You know what they say? Milk, milk, lemonade. Around the corner, fudge is made. That's what I'm talking about. What's all this butt talk about? That's right. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Tricky guy's going to go chalk chickens too, so Centurion doesn't feel creepy and odd. All right. Very good. Okay. Step back for a moment, says Centurion Silver. But bump. You know what? I think whenever anybody tells a joke, instead of doing bump on the drums, we should have Centurion Silver do a paradiddle for us. He'll know what I mean. I skipped my comment on the round, Mr. Monkey Swag. Let me see here. I skipped Mr. Monkey Swag's comment. Oh, I did. Crap. I can't believe that. All right, let me see here. The sun god Ra has many forms. Khnum is considered to be a form of Ra. That's right, because Ra is kind of the supreme and leader of the supreme god, the sun god. Every evening, Ra dies and enters the underworld. Ra transforms into Khnum. Khnum Ra traversed the 12 realms of the underworld on a boat. The 12 realms represents 12 hours of the night. Eventually, Khnum Ra battles Apep. Apep is a dragon who is Ra's mortal enemy. Every night, Khnum Ra slays Apep. Khnum Ra enters the court of Osiris, king of the dead. Khnum Ra is reborn in the morning, Ra's death in the evening, and rebirth in the morning explains the cycle of sunrise and sunset. Interesting. Wow, quite a battle just to keep the sun going. Crazy. Good job, Mr. Monkey Swag. Never knew that history. Cool. Sorry I missed the comment on that. All right, moving on up. Buying me one as soon as possible, says Daniel Bull Runner Lamb on the Khnum. And remember, I was paid handsomely for that video, by the way. I mean, I was paid out the wazoo. Of course, I'm kidding, of course. I wasn't paid at all for it, but I want number 7, God's number of completion. There we go. All right. You might get it. Awesome. I love the fact that you're numbering them. Keep up the great work, says Losing Louie. All right. Bill J says, hello. Hello, Bill J. Nice round, says Silver Baggins on the Khnum. Hey, Sal, do you stack generics or have a good amount of them? I do have some generics. Mainly just stuff that I like, but I've got a good amount of them. Yes, sir, George. Yes, I do. All right, where are we at? Sup, Mr. SM and everyone. Hello, Food Stamp. Notice he says it again on the announcement round. Pretty cool. Definitely going to buy the Perth Mints. I like the Perth Mints koala round. That thing is pretty sweet, I must confess. J3B Dig in Canada said, looking forward to getting this one too. Thanks, J3. You're awesome. Appreciate that. Lifetime Precious Metal says, thanks for sharing. This round looks incredible, and I'm going to pick one up for sure. Thanks again for the info on this. Well, you're welcome. Thank you for checking it out. Alan Gold says, this a-hole has been doing paid promotions for years. Zero disclosure, unlimited disgrace. Well, come on by here, Al Caps Gold, and I'll tell you about my disgrace or my disclosure. You have no idea. He's got no idea. He's making judgments. I love it when he does that. All Caps Gold. If you only knew the money I was making, and I'm making it all for you, Alan Gold. That's right. And I'm here just to screw you over, Alan Gold. That's my whole goal for this whole YouTube channel, is just to get under your skin and under your fingernails too, where the dirt lies, and just beyond the dirt into the cuticle. Oh yeah, that's so much fun. So come on by, All Caps Gold. Face me live. Face me live like an animal. All right. Facing the Animal. Great album by Yngwie J. Malmsteen. Let's see here. All right. John B says, I love it, but I am super disappointed that they have not produced numbered antique versions of the last two, as they did with the first two in the series. Oh, I didn't know that. I have heard this may have something to do with it, but the first two being produced by Elemental and the last two being produced by Sunshine. And Sunshine does not want to produce specialty versions of this series. Unfortunately, what good are the first two without the rest? That's a good point, John B. I guess that's part of the incompleteness of it. And I understand. Crazy. Anyways. All right. Let's see here. Live rent-free in his mind. Let's see here. All right. Silver Cat Sal, I really like them rounds, but I never have started collecting them yet. At the time, I was just more into the Privateer series, but I can see the future collecting this series. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Ham on Rye says, not for me. Bought some Nordic Creatures rounds series, though, only 10,000 worldwide. Cool. And they're pretty nice, for sure. Gold Bear Bunny. I guessed wrong. I thought it was going to be a gold round. Yeah, I'd have to have new dice mentioned for that. And seeing that the gold, the silver ones didn't sell very well, the gold ones would sell way less. So it just would not be worth doing that. But anyways, yeah. Colonic Stacker has really just put it out on the table. You guys don't realize it, but I'm going to have a Lemmy privy. A Lemmy privy on the Fortitude rounds is coming. And everybody, those are going to be hot because everybody is going to see that it's going to be Lemmy. Either that or it could be the Ace of Spades. It could be the Aces. That'll be a sort of a tribute to Lemmy, the Ace of Spades on there. Good old Lemmy. Or I could just put Lemmy's mole. I could put Lemmy's mole as a privy mark. In fact, you know what? Let me see. I think there may be. Nope, there's no Lemmy's mole is not on this Fortitude round. I can't find it anywhere. That might be a variation, a variety of Lemmy's mole. Hello, Mr. Roman. Good to see you. All right. Good to see you guys. Kevin Dubord. Not to be confused with Phil, Pete, or Dennis. Exactly. That's right. It's mud. Looks like the Baphomet, if you ask me, says Kevin. Like number 60. Thanks, Crizzy. Crazy. Blue Light Bandit. I'm really pleased with my phase 1 kitty, so I guess I will get a playmate, especially since I've hypnotized me at the very end. That's how we do it here, Blue Light. I appreciate it, my friend. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Indeed. The Stacking Nerd says, I do like 2-ounce rounds, and my husband would probably like the design. If I catch it on sale, maybe. Very cool. Yeah. Nice. Stock Jockey, is Canem going to be in limited mintage? I don't think so. I think that's kind of minted demand on those, if I'm not mistaken. Let's discuss Sal's occupation. Press 1 for number. Press 2 for high-low driver. Press 3 for porta potty cleaner. Press 4 for worm rancher. Press 5 for handyman. Press 5 for street corner car window washer. Now you're close on all those. All right, let's see here. Okay, where are we at? Massachusetts Prepper. I really like the design of this round, but then again, I find anything to do with Egyptian stuff fascinating. Yeah, it is kind of wild. Very unique, for sure. Great video, says Avengers. Thank you, Avengers. All right. Blue Collar Gold Pockets. Bought the first Fortitude numbered round today. Nothing better than 001. Wow, really? Wow, that's cool. That's amazing. You beat Eric then, if that's the case. Okay. Free Girl Amy Smith. Okay, I'm going to have to get one. Down with the thickness. That's what she said. Indeed, that's right. Exactly. Oh, man, Amy. Very cool. Well, thank you for your support, for sure. Silver Hunter 2013. Nice. I like the way this one looks. I wish I could go back and pick a few of each design. Might be ordering 1 or 2 that I find the first 2 later. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. Silver Hunter 2013. Sorry, my friend, but I only buy 1.85 ounce silver bullion around. So he doesn't get the 1.75 ounce. Got to be 1 point down with the thickness. I got to check that out later. Probably copyright strike. I'm sure it's going to a Disturb video. Silver Valid Coins and Bullion says, awesome coin. Great to see individual numbering on coins and rounds is gaining momentum. Thank you. All right. Thank you indeed. Let's see. My shout out response. No problem, George. I forgot what you asked. So, but just rewind. And so, yes, indeed. Very good. Okay. Let's see here. Silver Luck, Silver Valid Coins and Bullion. Looks good. I was only able to get my hands in the Anubis round. The series is Providence's best work, in my humble opinion. Yeah, they do a good job. It's pretty innovative how they're doing this, for sure. CCT says, seeing as I never got any of the first ones, maybe I'll pull the trigger to support you and your channel. Well, thank you, CCT, on the Fortitude round. I appreciate that, my friend. Very nice. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, wait, CEO Salivate Enterprise, Salivate Land Research Co. must be profitable as he's always schlepping for a loan on the phone. That's right. That's how we do it here. Corn says coin is well done, but I don't like the content at all. Pagan gods don't interest me at all. Yes, I understand. I mean, it's not for everybody, and I'm not a really big fan of paganism or anything like that either. But it's kind of if I kind of just look at it in the surface for the design, I kind of like the coins. But yeah, I mean, Egyptian mythology is, I guess, as long as as a don't worship them, I guess, and just kind of see them as just a moment in history, then I guess it's okay. But I understand for sure. But thank you, Corn. Let's see here. IDIMI says, I would never buy it due to the idolatry, sort of playing on what Corn had mentioned below. That's understandable. All right. JRW3 says, you should have had the Salivation Nation on the edge lettering. That would be cool. You know what? I wanted to do that or mention the Salvation Nation, but there's not enough. They can't put that many digits on there, sadly. So unfortunately, I couldn't do that. Egyptian things are popular. They will sell. Yes, indeed. All right. Part-time prepper says, $2.90. Wow, $2.99. I'm proud to say the PTP family has 1+% of them. A new one on our list, Sal. Much congrats. Well, thank you. Yeah, very good. That's really probably, considering the theme of what it was about the premiums, that's probably not too shabby of a sales figure for those. But it is what it is. All right, let's see here. Silver Bean Counter says, very fun. Your kitties must be thrilled. Looking forward to the new edge. Yeah, thank you. The kitties are basking in the glory for sure. Thanks, Silver Bean Counter. Bryce Courtney says, not a fan of these types of occult coins, but to each their own, I guess. Yes, that's understandable. Kind of echoing the sentiments below. Thanks, Bryce, for your comment, for sure. Danny Moreno says, with this broadcast, I'm beginning to doubt you sincerity to the average Joe, and I think you are a tool for self-promotion. You talk about scammers and fest prices, etc., inflated price, and now you're blowing your own horn with items made to promote yourself. $299. I apologize if I'm wrong, but I've seen comments from others who have basically said the same thing. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I have cats too. In fact, one looks like yours, but I don't have companies making limited edition rounds for me. I'm asking, just where do your loyalties lie? Okay, so he must have been influenced by Crown Collector. Well, it's the number one. There's no money to be made on these rounds. I fronted the die fees for these, and if I make the money back on those, I'll break even, and that'll be fine with me. I've not come near to that point of doing that or not, but also there's that. And by and large, when I do these rounds and when I monetize my channel, I have no shame in that. There's no shame at all in making money. And this is not a scam. You talk about scammers and anything like that. And so there's nothing wrong with making money for the work I do on YouTube. And there's nothing wrong with making money in merchandising. And there's nothing wrong with paid promotions whatsoever. I don't overdo it. I don't over promote. And it's just something out there. And the thing is you look at it this way, if I put out a product, and people don't like the product, they don't have to buy it. That's the beauty of capitalism. If they buy it and it does well, that's great. If I make a video and nobody watches it, then that's capitalism. And if they don't click on the ad or they don't do the things that contribute to the channel as far as that's concerned, then that's fine. That's what capitalism is about. But I'm not begging people to do this or do that or any of the promotions I do. I don't over promote. So yes, you're wrong. on that, and you're influenced by a crown collector who is out spreading this lie about that, and basically he's against capitalism and against the markets, the free markets, and that's right. And some people, I've known some people. There was this guy who was on here earlier who left the channel because he felt the same way. Some people are purists in that kind of thing for some reason, and I have no idea why they get their panties all in a bunch because somebody else is makes money on their work, on their hard work. And so I have no, and again, if there was no money to be made on this channel or with and by the way, the rounds, they're not money at all. There's no money to be made on those at all, by the way. If anything, Quality Silver Bullion is coming out way more ahead on this than I am. But I enjoy YouTube because of the community. And my viewers are much more valuable than any money I make on this. However, just as RB50 once said, if you guys get it, RB50 has actually made a comeback, posted a video recently, but this lady, I've learned so much from this lady, RB50, who used to be called Retire Before 50. And she has a video, and I hope it's still up there. And I may even do a video about this because I think this is important, because there's an amount of us that are here on YouTube that do make money off of our channels and for our hard work, and we monetize. Of course, it's become harder to do so, and I don't agree with how YouTube is handling that situation. But in situations like that, if you have a following and you've got a channel, you'd be a fool not to monetize it, because it's free money out there. It'd be like burning a $20 bill. And Retire Before 50 not only has made money on YouTube, but also other online ventures and other things, hence the title of her channel, Saving Money and Making Money. And there should be no shame at all in making money, as long as you're not over pumping it or over promoting it. And I don't think I'm doing that at all. Anyways, enough of that. Sorry, but I had to answer his question. And he's one of those guys. There's a very few of them who get easily influenced by Crown Fake, the Coward Flake, who have also let's see. Let me watch the Friday to live stream for in-depth response. Okay. So I hope that answers your question, Danny. Let's see. Oh, Shizzle, I'm going to need one or a few of those sales down with the thickness. Well, thanks, Raven. Appreciate it. See, Raven understands. Thanks, my friend. Very cool. Sorry for that rant, guys. It's Donald in New Mexico says Sal's not in it for the money, just the fame. And see, the thing, when I joke about it, and by the way, that's where Alan Gold goes off on that too, and it's silliness. And I think part of it's jealousy, sadly, but Donald, New Mexico says Sal's not in it for the money, just the fame. That's right, exactly. So I joke around about it. Let's see here. Okay, all right. Let's see here. Oh, Silver Awesome 13 just flew in Salvador. What's happening? Donald, how are you doing, buddy? Busy taking separation photos. Yeah, there you go. Good to see you, SH13. Appreciate you coming in. Great article, Sal. I think Kim Jong-un and Hassan Rouhani will get into a bidding war to drive the price past 40 million, at which point Kim will roll eyes and says, I wouldn't give you 40 million for the whole country. New and improved Fortitude 40% more collectible. Can I specify order number 69? There you go, you naughty boy. All right. Very good. Thank you, Die Maker. One. All right. Yes, indeed. A bidding war. RK, speaking of Silver Awesome 13, he says, not too shabby. I will add one to the collection to continue the collection. I think I will too, Silver Awesome 13. Yes, indeed. I might try that too. But don't make any bets that I will. But no, I will. I will. All right. Thriftlet Kenny says, when the collapse ends and we return to the gold standard silver, will be like 500 per ounce. Silver will have its day, I think, of that video, an order video. Thank you. All right. You can do it. Says, very cool, Sal. Can't wait to see them. I'm definitely down with the thickness, too. Sweet. Down with the thickness. All right. I thought you were collecting those, but I haven't picked up any. Beautiful series for sure. Love the incusing and ultra high relief, and the artwork is top notch. Thanks for sharing that, my friend. Well, thank you. And by the way, a point of correction. It's technically not incused. It's actually sunken relief. So it's a combination of sunken relief and high relief. Incused would be a complete opposite of the relief, sunken into the coin backwards, whereas the quote incused Indians are actually sunken relief. It's a form. Work for will free for you. They should have central banks and Warfare God series. All the Wall Streeters would bid them up. Yes, indeed. All right. That would be quite an interesting series. Rare Feces, the Lies Compound. Well, come in and face me like a man in the live, you ingrateful pile of nuts, scrotum balls. Be specific. All right, very good. Poco Loco, the price is going cheaper, so WTF. Yeah, what's going on? Two big reasons why silver could go up in 2018, but yet it's going cheaper. Well, watch that video again, Poco. I forget what I said in that video, but I guess those two big reasons didn't come to light, right? All right. Danny Morano says, Mr. S, I apologize for my comments. I have things going on in my life that I have no right calling you out on. Okay, so he's thought his comments through. I would like one of these coins. Actually, I will just keep my comments to myself for now and wish you the best. Danny, no worries. Speak your mind. I made a long response in the live stream. I hope you check out. Don't listen to Crown Collector. And by the way, he's the one person that I will troll back. He's been trolling me for so long. Well over a year now he's been trolling me. So I will just troll him back incessantly. And I love that I captured his racism. That was fun. All right. Face me in the arena, you dog. That's right, Spartacus. That's right. Exactly. Palo nuts. Let's see here. Make America gringo again. Oh, my goodness. All right. Yes. All right. And speaking of capitalism, I'm back on this and working hard. And Pumpkin Face, we're glad you're here, my friend, by the way. But I got to say this because, you know, two people that really inspire me as far as, you know, it's RB50 with some of the work and stuff that she's done and not being ashamed of it, but also Silver Hustle 13. Silver Hustle 13 is the quintessential small business. And this guy's got a small business, but he is the hardest working guy. And he is getting contracts and he's working hard and he's earning money. And you know what? He should be proud of every penny he makes because it's his hard work. And you know, and that's just it. That's something you should be proud of, not ashamed of. And to me, that's what America's about. And, you know, if you put the work into something and, you know, there's no shame in it. And also in what you spend your money on and how you do things and everything. And, you know, he obviously has to advertise his company too. Does it make him a self-promoter or, you know, anything like that? No, it's, you know, he's got a business to run and he enjoys it, but also he, you know, it's his livelihood, you know, it's part of it. Okay. All right. Today is Sabina's birthday. and she's listening with Eric. And by the way, she has her own YouTube channel. I haven't seen her post a video in a while, but today is her birthday. Nice, Eric. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday to Sabina. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday to you. And I tell you what, you guys are a great couple, and we're glad you're here. I'm honored to have you both as viewers. This is great. Awesome. Yeah. Well, and Mudswat says, what's wrong with self-promotion? And, and the good thing, there's a line with it. You know what I mean? There's lines for people overly promote. I'll give you, for instance, I I don't fault Chris Dwayne for having his silver rounds, obviously, but I think he overdoes it a little bit. And I say that as fair as I can. I think he's got too many rounds and too much self-promotion. But I think there's a line for it that can be a little bit overkill. And I think he might have crossed that line, but not a whole lot, not too much. But I think that if that's an example, probably a little too much self-promotion. But again, I don't fault him at all for making money and for his success, because he's worked hard for it. Oh, okay. So she's turning 30, but in denial of leaving her 20s. You know what? I think I saw a picture of her. I think that's her avatar, if I'm not mistaken, if memory serves me. And she doesn't look anywhere near 30. So she's kept her youth about her for sure. And by the way, 30 is still quite young. And but yes, and she is a pretty lady. I tell you what, Eric, you did fine, my friend there. Yes, indeed. You did well. Yes, the bunker bullion. Perfect. Yeah, bunker. And here's another example. Hi-Ho Silver. Hi-Ho Silver. He makes money with his poured silver. And same with Pip Bullion. Those are guys that have done great, and they don't over promote either, but they do a great job. They do an awesome job, and they should be proud for what they've done, their accomplishments they've made, and they do wonderful work, and they advertise. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Okay, what else? Mark B says, Crown Collector smarted off to me in Shadow's video because I replied first. He's a nutcase. Yeah, he sure is. He is a wordy troll, and if you say anything that he doesn't agree with, well, he's so pious and high and mighty, and I really do. I've actually spoken to him, emailed him in private, and he's just like that in private. He is completely self-absorbed and hubris. Hubris is the only word I can explain for him, and he's a complete troll. All right, let's see here. Hi-Ho keeps it classy. Yes, he does. American Supertramp. Yeah, I think he believes what he says too. American Supertramp. I just think that as far as his rounds are concerned, I think he's probably overdoes the promotion a little bit. But that's just me. I mean, but I have no problem with him selling it. Let's see here. Okay, Pumpkin Face. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. Keep doing what you're doing. We all have your back 100%. Well, thank you. And thanks, Pumpkin Face. I appreciate that, my friend. But you know what? Danny Morano, anybody that has a legitimate question, or even if it's off the wall or outside, or I mean, it was a legitimate question, and I wanted to address it to him because it was a legitimate question, and I think it should be answered. Hopefully, it was respectful in my answer. But I certainly respect different opinions on any issue, whether it be something I do or a viewpoint I may have, and so I certainly am open to criticism or to I'm open to criticism if it's constructive. But in fact, when Crown Collector first started interacting with me, I explained my answers didn't meet his satisfaction, so it went from constructive completely off base, and so that's why I blocked him. But Danny, I would not block, because he's actually a human being. He apologized for his comments. It did come across one way, so but he he's a human being. He at least he has some. He's not a psycho. He's like not. I really do believe that Crown Collector is a psychopath, to the point where he sees no faults, and that's somebody had posted a video that's talking about how what a definition of evil is, and I don't know that I would go this far as saying that psychopaths are evil, but I think that he definitely is a psychopath for sure. Menune Stacker says, awesome round line president. Nice. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Ania says, personally, I'm a bit disappointed that Provident isn't releasing a more well-known god, Osiris, Horus, Ra, Isis. I think they're holding those close to their chest, Ania, because they see that the other ones are popular and sold fairly well. So they're hoping that it'll build up and then they'll release those and then they'll be really popular. You know what I'm saying? Pious, yes, he needs a pie in his us. We don't see those every day, that's for sure. Can't spell tonight, Terry says. Let's see here. CD is a liar and betrayed all of his fan base. Yeah, all right, let's see here. Okay. Oh, yes, and by the way, yeah. And by the way, I'm using my fake account. By the way, I am Terry Rabidou, in case you guys didn't realize. That's my fake account. I did pretty good. I'm pretty talented. I can talk to you on here, and while I'm responding to a comment and type and have a conversation with you on the side here, that quickly, and you don't even hear me type because Terry Rabidou is my fake account. Did you see that, Terry? He accused me of using that you were my fake account. Crazy. Anyways, Ania says, congratulations on the 299 minutes on the first run. Great round. I like your phase 2 plan. Thank you, Ania. Appreciate that. Silver Baggin says, I like the numbered idea. Just curious, will it start with number 300 or number 1? That's a good question. It'll be number 1. And will the pre-order number determine what number we get if we order one? I assume they're going to do an order on a first come, first served basis. I would hope they would do that. It'd be the fairest way. I may ask them, Silver Baggins, to find out and see. Terry Rabidou is a robot. Yeah, pizza pie. There you go. Terry Rabidou fake. Does anyone know if there will be any 2018 silver or gold nobles? Good question. I don't know. Pilot Dude, I hope they will have that. They've got the Pegasus, I think, right? My coffee is cold, completely cold now. Kajit has silver, but I finished it too. First, and I am buying the Liberty, the Liberty round video. Okay, the Liberty dollar coin video I did of the cryptocurrency thing. That's what we're talking about here now. And Silba for Liberty says, yeah, I remember them. Did that guy go to jail or is he free? I think he did go to jail for a while, but I think he's out now. Silver for Liberty. All right, nice to see Von Nothaus is out finally, especially so since he never did a damn thing wrong in the first place other than piss off the banksters. Got my little furties today. Well, great. Glad you got your furtitudes. Yeah, and the thing, he was flirting with the law. I guess probably, I'm kind of on the fence on that one, Electro Pig, because he definitely taunted him with using a dollar amount on those rounds. You're not supposed to do that. So I think he technically did break the law, and they made an example on him, which is unfortunate. Because you can't have anything, even if it doesn't look like the thing, trade as real currency, as it have real dollars on them. They have to be specified differently. The old dollar, Liberty dollars, had to have, in fact, I've got one right here. I'm holding it in my hand as we speak. It literally says $10 on it. And that, I think, is illegal. So I think he did break the law. All right, let's see here. Okay, where are we at? By the way, the case that is in smells terrific. Sal, all that reading made me nod often. I believe I had some silver round with that design on very similar. They came out in a purchase of junk silver from AtMax in 2012, 2013. We did them for Sunday and take a closer look. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I did try to sprinkle commentary in between there because it was a longer article than I thought it would be too. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. That's the mantra. That's right, exactly, that we go by with these holdings for sure. Okay, all right. Silver for life? No, I think I'm okay holding it myself. No vaults. That's right. This is a very cryptic topic, says Donald in New Mexico. You're right, Donald. This is extremely cryptic. I'll throw in a t-shirt and I will buy 3. No kidding. Wow. Well, never know. That might be coming too. People have asked for it. I still need to get to work on that. Canadian money says they're dollars and use a dollar sign. Does that make passing, selling, and possessing Canadian money in the U.S. a crime? I'm all for precious metals crypto. Not a fan of the auditor scheme, though. And that goes on. I'm going to address the first part without really reading the other section here, Howard, because it's a good point. Canadian money have dollars and use a dollar sign. In their country, it's okay. If they're in the United States, they have been passed as money. People do it. They're not supposed to do it. They may not realize they're doing it. That's why you see them change. I've seen Canadian nickels and change, Canadian cents and change, and they do pass as money here, but they're not supposed to. Any other country's money, whether they use a dollar and a dollar sign, is beyond the point. It's legal in their country, not in ours. But so Canadians can't break a U.S. law if they're not in the United States. All right. Barbara. Okay. Barbara Carbone's got to go. Have a great weekend. Thanks for sticking out with me here, hanging out with me and all of us here. Barbara Carbone, you are awesome. I hope you have a good night. Thank you so much. Slacker Stacker, nice bit of history. I've had never heard of them before. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you. Yeah, we're getting long in the tooth here on this video. Oh, my dwarven gold sickness is being triggered. This is my almost 70 ounces of gold video. You know, that's the second one. The first one I posted was almost 100 ounces. This one was almost 70 ounces. Will there be a third in the series? Find out. Stay tuned to find out. Or find out to stay tuned. One of the two. By the way, have I mentioned that it's Eric's wife Sabine's birthday? She is 30. She is 30. Thrifty 30. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday. All right. Barbara Carbone says, a lot to digest for me, but very interesting. Who knows what people are thinking when they make their decisions? Happy 20th anniversary of the silver coin. Thanks, Sal. Yes, indeed. Yeah, a lot happened when silver in 20 years. That's for sure. Coffee, says Chuck and Plata. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Silverfinger says they are my favorite coin release this year. I reckon it's beautiful, well-deserved. Yes, very nice of Silver Honda to send this to me. It's an awesome coin. Found a silver dollar capsule to put it in. It's very cool. I love it. It's just every bit looks awesome as in person as it is in the renderings. Just bought at QSB. What'd you buy at QSB, Dusty Rhodes? Let's see here. Dusty Rhodes. Learn to make colloidal silver. It might save your life. I've seen videos on that, Goyoza. Sorry, I'm missing some of your comments here as I am scrolling up through reading these comments. So I saw Dusty Rhodes. Coffee sounds good, says Funktad. Good to see you, Funktad. All right. Nice, says the Jackie Bear. Thanks, brother. Mint Stacker says, thanks for showing my president. Wow, that's a not bad time for counterfeiting for fun. Yes, indeed. Right. Sal, does this strike kind of make you want to kiss the queen? Yes, it does. She is a young-looking queen on this one. For sure. Your coin. Okay, Dusty. Thank you, Dusty. Appreciate it. Oh, Silba for Liberty is here. Most numismatics are crap, in my opinion. Shuts a scam, and most numismatics are a lot of scams. I'd stick to buying bullion or coins for the average collector, unless you can get a deal or spend a lot of money. Well, I mean, numismatics, you know, it's about supply and demand, really, when it boils down to it. But old coins, numismatics is a very broad term. It covers from classic coins from the 1793 chain cent to the an 1895 Morgan proof to $50 or to a modern Gods of Olympus series from the Perth Mint. There's a whole breadth of different coins, and You just have to just pick and choose, buy what you like. And if you like the coins, if they do well in the secondary market, well, that's an added bonus. But I buy collector coins and quote numismatics because I enjoy them. But I don't think they're scams. Now, how dealers handle some of the pricing, like throttling the prices, I'm not a fan of, but they have every right to do that. But we have a right not to buy in those cases too. But anyways, but yeah, but thank you for your comment there. Let's see. Jeff Gorecki says, what a beautiful, insightful, and thoughtful gift, Sal. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Jeff. Billy Gagnon says, awesome coin. That was nice. It's over a Honda. I definitely want to get me some of those. Really like the coin. Thanks for the video, Sal. Very cool. Thanks, Billy. Billy. Hey, Billy, don't you lose my number. Because you're not anywhere where I can't find you. Sorry. Eric, what a cool coin and most excellent gift from Silver Honda. Amen, brother. Thank you, sir. Couldn't have said it better twice myself. Very nice. Okay. Funkpad Porcelli is in the house saying hello to Silver Awesome 13. All you guys are here. Every single one of you that's inside this chat room, you're all here right now. Even Pilot Dude. An online broker for E-Trade, any good? I don't know. I don't mess around with those. I've heard E-Trade is pretty good. E-Trade. Well, hey, Funktad, thank you, my friend. Little super chat there. Appreciate that, brother. Very kind of you. Yeah, no worries, Eric. It's all good. The neighborhood. Beautiful phase 2 Fortitude. Gonna be a huge hit. I'm sure you secured the cute and cuddly kitties approvals. Yes, indeed. Got their approval. I run everything through them, the committee of the kitties. Indeed. All right. Slacker Stacker says that was really nice of Honda to do that for you. Cool coin. Very nice. Nice indeed. Very nice coin and gift from Silver Honda for sure. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you, Terry Rabidoo. You were awesome. Thanks for coming by. Yes, Silver Honda is great. Very nice of them indeed. Silver Honda coins and bullions. Nice coin, but I don't think it's nice enough to justify the high premium. Yeah. All right. Pass. I'll stick with ASEs. Too many flags on this for me. Centurion Silver says, yeah. You know, there's a whole bunch of these you can collect throughout the early 2000s and late 90s. And some of them command quite a high premium, but there's a lot of different ones. Different states came out with their own and stuff like that. So, anyways, new 2 stacking is here. Just bought a pile of silver bullion 50 cents above spot from a local coin store. Nice score, new 2. All right. Let's see here. Barbara Carbone says, your cute and cuddly kitty made an appearance. Much awesomeness from Silver Honda. He knew exactly what you would have loved. It sure is a beautiful piece, and now you're slurping just for anyone. That's okay. SH deserved a great vid, Sal. Thanks. Yeah. Sorry, Barbara. I had to slurp a little bit for that too. All right. Funktab Forcelli, has anyone ever had a Fortitude round gold plated? I think that, you know what? I don't know. I thought maybe Pit Bullion did it on a Salivate round, but he may have done it on it. I can't remember. All right, have a good supper, Donald in New Mexico. Yes, indeed. Bunch of nut jobs. All right, Silverbaggin says. This video. I made the same video this morning. I will release Saturday now. Just a crazy story, huh? What's up, Bernard? Run over your cat? Yeah, that's right. That's right, Losing Louis. So he made the same video this morning. So I guess you can release it on Saturday. Thanks, Losing Louis. The Stacking Nerd says, thanks for the history lesson on the Liberty coin. I didn't know much about these. I don't think I'll be a buyer of the new version. Does it seem very solid to me? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, be cautious. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of a little leery. I mean, the whole dollar thing, I think, was just kind of jacked up when he put a dollar amount on there. The way the Liberty Associates sold them and charged you above the dollar amount when silver went above that back then, it was just kind of odd. I'm buying them. I like them. They're awesome. Thank you, Billy. Very nice, Sal. Good for you. Thanks, Mark B. Appreciate it. Very nice of Silver Honda. I think you should do a fan mail unboxing so we can all send you goodies. It would be lots of fun, and I'm sure you would get some interesting items. Should do a fan mail unboxing. Yeah, anybody that does send me something, I definitely do unbox it for sure. Very much appreciated, definitely. Thank you, Stacking Nerd. What a great gift, Silver Baggins. Thank you. All right. Quentin Tarleton is here. Guys, look at Rhodium. It was $60. Now it's $225, and then up. It was up $60 now, $225 the last 6 months. Yeah, it's gone up like crazy. I bought the bar I have. If you check out the video, if you go to my videos and search for Rhodium, you'll see the bar that I bought for $1,100. Now it's over $2,000. It's crazy how much it's gone up. All right. Silver Wolverine. That is awesome gift from Silver Honda. All right. Thank you. Silver Agent. I never did buy any of these, but on a side note, gold is below 1275, but I still haven't bought. Yeah, I hear you. It's tough to pull the trigger. Waiting, being patient. Silver Honda sucking up. It's funny. Silver Honda, you deserve it. I ordered 2 when I did my unboxing video a few days ago. I figured you will order the coin too when you see my video. I rushed the same day this past Monday to the post office to mail it before you made your APMEX order. Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the black silk coffee. Yes, indeed. And actually, that order came in the same day as yours did. But I'm waiting to do the unboxing. I'll do that Monday probably, or Tuesday or Saturday of 3 years from now. We'll find out. Zopdog 911 says, wow, what a good friend. Good looking coin. Way to go, Silver Hunter. By the way, if I do my APMEX unboxing, I'll have Crown Collector and Alan Gold accuse me of promoting the coin dealers out there. All right. Yeah, all right. Let's see here. Okay. Domo, Bernard von Nothaus issued the real dollar as per the original definition of the dollar. And even purer than that, uninformed jurors believe that them to be counterfeit. Tell me, who is a real counterfeiter? What's the definition of your dollar today? Payable in what? Nothing but debt. Many of the people who received these Norfed coins as payment kept them, and they were kept out of circulation. So Bernard von Nothaus couldn't bring back our monetary system back to its original constitutional design. Then you can be absolutely sure the cryptos will be controlled by those criminal central banks as well. The U.S. Constitution is still supreme law of the land. Anyone in government should be arrested and thrown in jail for disintegrating it, not Bernard von Nothaus. You know, and in principle, I would agree with you, Domo, but by the same argument, I shouldn't have to pay any income taxes based off of the 13th or 14th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. And there's a lot of different, I should also, in theory, I should be able to carry a gun into the post office, and I should be able to carry any kind of gun anywhere in any city for any reason. But I can't do that. I'll get thrown in jail if they catch me with a gun in Chicago or somewhere, or inside of a post office or in a gun-free zone. And if I don't pay my income taxes, I'll be thrown in jail. It may not be constitutional, but you know what? About half, I'd probably can safely say that about half of our laws are probably at least extra constitutional at best, or unconstitutional at worst. So yeah, unfortunately, that argument won't really do us well good in the court of law and the Supreme Court precedent from the cases that have been derived in these kind of things that have come up. I agree with you in principle, but unfortunately, I can't agree with you in practice. Stephen Leggett says, cool, thanks for a nice video. Thank you, sir. But thanks for the thoughtful comment, Domo, and I understand where you're coming from for sure. Yes, change the laws. That's what we need to do, Silver Baggins. That's where you get it. Most excellent adventure, says Shinshirian Silver. Yes, indeed. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. He's still here, by the way. He's sticking it out with us. All right. Kendall Kid says, nothing like a hairball on your Java. Achoo, indeed. That's right. Exactly. Oh, boy. Food stamp, thank you. Dusty Road says, okay, check out this beautiful head and shoulders bottom and the hourly gold price. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yeah, okay, he's looking at a chart there. Okay, cool. Yeah, the head and shoulders, that's an indicator, isn't it? Dusty roads. All right. Love you, Sal, says Tom Price. Thanks, man. Love you too. Mean it. They were pissed off because he came up with a better design than the Mint. Yeah, that's right. He sent you a multitude of gratitude for all that you do. Yes, he did, Fung Tad. Thank you, Fung Tad. You're awesome. And so is Silver Honda. Those San Helena coins are nice. Cream and sugar. Yeah, no cream and sugar. It was black this time. I wanted to really accentuate the black silver for Silver Honda. William Taylor says, I like some of the base ideas with it. However, my sleaze meter is registering double with this particular setup. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. What's next PM purchase for Salivate Metal? Well, I have one coming from AppMex that I actually unboxed a couple days ago. And it will be, well, it'll be a surprise, but you'll see it. I actually haven't made a precious metal purchase in a little while. So this is my first one for a little bit, but I think you'll like it. I know I'll like it. It's pretty cool. Press 9 if you're down with the thickness. There you go. Press 7 if you follow Canaan. 6, not love Trump and no monarchy here. Honestly, we should abolish the United States, Inc. and reestablish a republic as the Constitution intended. There you go. So bullet for liberty. We are a representative republic, and we should be moved closer to the Constitution. Indeed, I agree with that. All right. Victor Frankenstein. Dang, I've been looking at that coin for several days now, but have not pulled the trigger yet. Now I guess I got to get me a few of them. Sweet looking silver and joy, because I know we all do, watching your videos, that is. Well, thank you, Victor. Yep, I understand. It is a beautiful piece indeed. One of my favorites. I mean, and you know, the thing is the actual theme is kind of boring because it's just the shield and the coin, but it's just a very well done coin. Even though the theme is not really all that exciting, but the execution of it is. I like good coffee, says Ken Frank. We're getting closer to the top, guys. Oh my goodness. Hey, Sal, not sure. I like that generic round or cryptos of any kind. Thank you for the video. Yep, it's not for everybody. I understand. That's for sure. Thank you, Terry. I understand for sure. All right. Fossil metals, very kind of Silver Honda. It's a beauty for sure. And tricky guy. You're going to make people work that hard to make them people express if I'm the best YouTube metals guy by pressing 1-846-278-45927-46503. Dang. How about just press 1? No, I'm kidding. Got to make people work for it. We're all illegal immigrants. That's right. All right. Second Amendment. There you go. All right. I'm pumpkin the Second Amendment. As Ted Nugent once said, the Second Amendment is my concealed weapons permit. All right, press 867-5309 if you want to call Jenny. Or press it if you don't want Jenny to lose your number. All right, Coin Sense and Nonsense made it. Just stopped in for a minute. All right, we're counting you down, Coin Sense and Nonsense. Here, get the stopwatch going. You only have 45 seconds left to be here. Then we're kicking you out. No, I'm just teasing. It's good to see you, Coin Sense and Nonsense, and it's good to see Pumpkin Face too. And Pilot Dude, all right. Kaza Cuomo. All right. Hey, look there, Mateo Man typed it all out, or he copied and pasted it. It was a lot of work on a phone. Wow, yes it is. Well, thank you, man. Eric, very kind of you for typing that out. Very cool. All right. 2 thumbs and 2 big toes up for Silver Honda. Yes, indeed. I agree with that, tricky guy. I will gladly give you this next Tuesday token for Hamburger today. Wimpy Rounds Inc. There you go. All right, Wimpy. He was the one of my favorite characters on the Popeye cartoons, indeed. Matt Dairyman says, live from the basement of the Science Building. This is Pirate Radio. All right. Indeed, Pirate Radio. DW, no way, no how. Should I spend $25 for a $16 round that is intended to spend? Well, the thing is, you'll probably pay more than that for it. these special ones that are coming out anyway. Dusty Rhodes, what a fabulous looking coin in hand. I just may have to buy one. Oh, yeah, they're pretty cool pieces, Dusty. Thank you. Dang, Silver Honda, people will start to think you're a nice guy. Really, that was a nice thing to do. Sal does a lot for our community. Well, thank you. And it was nice of Silver Honda. And again, as I've said, with anybody, I just appreciate you guys viewing. You guys are awesome. Certainly appreciate you guys, all of you. Nice coin, fellow metalhead. Thank you, Bill J. Massachusetts Prepper says an attractive, calm, indeed claim. And congratulations on the gift. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you, Massachusetts Prepper. Very nice of him indeed, says Half Butt Stacker. Thank you, sir. I'm loving the series at first glance of the RAM. Head couldn't look a little bit small. Maybe I will look at it and look different in hand. Yeah, it is. I thought it might be a little bit bigger too. But it might look different in hand. Oh my, what's next to come down the pike, with all the uncertain things going on lately? I'm really bewildered on this one. I admit I'm really ignorant part of the community, but this has to be totally bewildering among just where this may go. This is quite the story to be following and see where it may or may not happen again. Just having crypto around today, some kind of makes this all possible. Now, once again, only time will tell as long as PMs are being so badly manipulated. I suppose anything is possible these days. Once more, you brought us an interesting chat. Well, thank you. Something a little bit different at the table, for sure. Thank you so much. All right. All right, very good. A tricky guy says, I don't bear my arms because I don't want Dwayne Johnson to feel insignificant. Indeed, that means that tricky guy is a big-time bodybuilder. So he keeps his sleeves. He keeps wearing those long sleeves for sure. All right. Silver Agent says, nice coin, but a little pricey for me. Yeah. All right. Sweet, says Pilot Dude. Nice. C117, Pilot Dude. Appreciate it, my friend. Cessna 172 is what that stands for. Gotta say, hasta luego, amigos. Ladies are here, and they are stacked. All right, Harry. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you coming by. Swing by anytime. Always appreciate you being here. Hasta luego. Have a great weekend, sir. Ooh, American Supertramp. My order of Queen Beast rounds just came in. May do an unboxing video. Very cool. Nice. Sal, are you buzzing on beans or mellowing on anisette? My spelling is good tonight. I am buzzing on beans. Yep, I just had some coffee. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Silva for Liberty. Look up Black's Law Dictionary. Bear equals carry. U.S. citizens don't have rights, only privileges. So stop being U.S. citizens and get back to the Constitution and be Americans. Well, and the thing is here's the thing. Rights don't come from government. Rights come from God. They're innate. They're born in. The Bill of Rights, and by the way, the Second Amendment is really the fourth. The first two were actually some other. They were kind of taken out after the fact, if you go and actually see the document. But the only thing the Bill of Rights does is codify and recognize what's already inborn. The right to defend yourself, the right of privacy, the right of free speech. Those are innate rights, in my view. And if you don't have those rights, it's unnatural. And so I don't care where you're at in the world, whether it's ISIS-controlled Syria, or Russia, or China, or Canada, United States, the right to protect yourself, the right to speak your mind shouldn't be infringed. And governments, if they don't protect those rights, if they don't recognize their rights, then they shouldn't. Doesn't mean they should prohibit them, or they should have prohibit. Yeah. So, anyways, that's where I stand on it. So they're not privileges. Privileges is very different than rights, by the way. Privileges are something that can occur within a private enterprise if you are a part of it. Like, for instance, YouTube is a privilege. YouTube is a privately owned company. and they have the right to, for no reason at all, to go to my channel and hit delete and just remove my channel. I am using their server space and bandwidth and all that stuff. I am here because of a privilege. I have no freedom of speech on YouTube. If somebody wants to be if YouTube sets out a policy that says you cannot say anything about any political subject whatsoever, they can delete my comments, they can edit my comments, they can do whatever I want. I'm not protected. The free speech does not apply to a place where you voluntarily work or you voluntarily engage in a community that's owned by someone else. And here's another example of that. If your house was, if you are parents to a child, and Eric and Sabine are about to have another one, I think this is their second child, more than likely their house, and by the way, you know, they are liberty-loving people. I don't know if Eric is still here or not, but you should, if he types, go and scroll up and look at his avatar. It's the Gats, it's "Don't Tread on Me." Sad but true. By the way, "Don't Tread on Me," the Sad but True, that's a Metallica reference, and that was the snake on the Black Album. If you hold it a certain way, you'll see it. Anyways, I digress. You know, when they raise their children, they're not raising their children in a democracy or even a representative republic. It is a benevolent dictatorship. That's what households are. Kids, you know, they when you raise kids, they are to do what you say, right? You know, it's and you know, they live under your rules. So anyways, there's my rant on that. I hope that makes sense. All right, Dylan Campbell says, "I'm not a thief, but I was hypothetically going to steal that coin and replace it with a replica made from tungsten." This is the found the stolen gold $1 million coin. Try to make it the same size and weight as close as possible. Then they'd never know if I was the mint. I would display a fake with nothing but a gold coat. You know what? That very well could be. They could do that. But my guess is it wouldn't be in their best interest to do that. But anyways, let's see. Let's do a Trujillo crab walk. Yes, indeed. Vote for Mud SWAT for 2020. Gold Maple. I am for universal health care. No privatized bullcrap when your health is concerned. Should entirely or mostly subsidized by government and private industry entirely. Well, I differ with you on that, Gold Maple, but that's because I believe that you know, if you leave the free market in place, it does wonderful things, including for healthcare. And in fact, for the longest time here in America, the biggest strides in research and technology and treatment and vitality have occurred because of government's less involvement in healthcare. It's only between 1960 and up, from the Great Society, when they started to really overregulate healthcare to the point where it got so expensive because of government inclusion. This is pre-Obamacare. Then Obamacare got involved and it just went to hell in a handbasket on steroids. And in a country like America, where there's so much diversity and culture and in economic, socioeconomic classes from state to state, socialized medicine can't work. It's barely working in countries where they have a homogenous population like Sweden, United Kingdom, and other places. It's barely working there. And only so is such because their defense to GDP budgets are way off because of NATO's protection. In the United States, you know, we've got a military so yeah. Yep, Americans' deficit has skyrocketed ever since Reagan took over. And not only that, our debt has increased. And so, Gold Maple, the question to ask you then is this: if deficits are so high and the debt is so high, then healthcare is going to make those worse, right? So if you think it's expensive for healthcare now, just wait until it's free. then it gets really expensive. That's right. There's no such thing as a free lunch. And yep, less government is better government is exactly right. It's not bull crap at all. It's the better of the two. I mean, that's just my feeling on it. But I mean, I appreciate your bold viewpoints. Healthcare is an essential right. And see, that's just it. That's where we disagree. Healthcare is not a right. I mean, you look at it this way, Gold Maple. George Washington died on December the 14th, 1799. You know what he died of? He died of a common infection of the throat, choked to death. Guess what he didn't have? He didn't have Obamacare. He didn't have antibiotics. He died in his room, in his bedroom. He didn't have health care. I mean, he had the best he could get for what the time of what it was, which wasn't much. But the thing is technology and the advancement in technology and medicine is not a right. It's just, it is what it is. And it happens because of mostly the private sector. It's not to say the government doesn't contribute some, but by and large, government has caused more problems than they've helped. Ronald Reagan once said, the 10 most feared words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. And so, yeah, it's like if I had my choice, I'd take a completely laissez-faire approach to medicine and make it solely capitalism and free markets, then I would trust the government. Because Gold Maple, I don't know if you're from what country you're from, or if you're from the United States or where, but the biggest example of failure of government that goes across both Republican and Democrat administrations and here in the United States, the biggest failure of government is the Veterans Administration hospitals. The veterans the VA hospitals are an absolute disaster through Bush, Reagan, Clinton, Obama, all of them. And it's an absolute disaster. And both parties agree that our veterans should be taken care of. But look how that's turned out. Government can be well-intentioned, but if you're being well-intentioned, if your intentions are well, you can have pure intentions, but it would be better with your own money than my money, or with people's money. You don't have any skin in the game if you don't pay for it essentially yourself or through insurance. Yeah, Gold Maple. Well, hey, at least he's honest. Gold Maple's honest. The best thing in government is socialism. He must not be American. Cut back on big conglomerates. Yeah. Well, it's just a fundamental different point of view. But I think the facts speak for themselves. Look at the VA in the United States, and look what that did. It completely screwed it up. So you must live in a socialized country or something. Taxes need to rise dramatically. Hey, I appreciate your bold point of view. At least you're honest. I mean, that's good. I just disagree fundamentally, but that's okay. That's what this channel is about. It's about different points of view, and I appreciate you sharing them. I hope I explained. I know you don't agree with it. We're not going to come to an agreement on it, but let's see here. Michael Sorrell says, very beautiful. That's a prize. Hope you and your family are well. I fell in love with your river property. Hope you enjoyed it often. Well, thank you. All right. He remembers the river property video where I did that unboxing with Silver Lesson 13. Cosmic Karma says, beautiful coin, St. Helena. I'm sure there was no mint there. Sick of seeing the blood-drinking queen. She must be drinking blood of innocence. She looks rejuvenated on the coin. Yes, indeed. The fountain of youth got her. I think a lot of us are in trouble with the Supreme Court ruling taxing online out-of-state sales. I think the precious metals dealers have to collect sales tax and forward it to each state. Yeah, I've heard about that. I think Losing Louie posted a video about it. It's going to be interesting to see how that affects precious metals for sure. And what about eBay sales? You know, extra in Latin means outside of old Spanish walled cities, development outside of walls. They were called extremis or manus extramuros. Very odd, possibly. All right. Okay. Silver Wolverine says, I almost named my kid Extra. Almost. Would have been extra wild if you did. Let's look closer at that feeling good tease. Silver Wolverine. All right. Okay. Like number 53. We're getting close to the top now, but we're not there yet. We're not at the top yet because we're still at the bottom. We're still within. We're going to refresh it too. Man, I've been going on for well over 2 hours now just responding to comments. Thanks for the video, Sal. Thanks, Pumpkin Face. 925. Very interesting, Sal. Long story, Sal. Had not heard the story, probably won't purchase at this price. I'm in support of the aspects which bring attention to silver. Yes, indeed. Me too. Nice video. Thank you. All right. D-Wings World. Congratulations on the beauty of a gift from such an awesome guy. Silver Honda is a great community member, an all-around wonderful person. Gotta agree that this community is so generous and amazing. Thank you. D-Wings, yes, he is a nice guy for sure, and you're a great guy too. Appreciate that. Don't know if I will ever get into crypto. However, I will continue to seek the Liberty dollars wherever I find them. Yes, indeed. They are collectible for sure. All right. Sal is a machine, Funk Dad says. All right, thank you. All right, Sir Busman says, you're awesome and kind of Silver Honda to do this for you, Sal. I thought he was a figment of your imagination. Not true at all. No, Silver Honda is definitely not a figment of my imagination. He's a fig Newton of my imagination. All right. Eli is here. Hello, Eli. Good to see ya. All right. Very good. Plastic Kata says, how do you intend to trade that when SHTF, you're going home with a lot of stuff you don't want? I don't think he watched the whole video on almost 100 ounces of gold, but that's okay. The main problem is when you do an asset-backed crypto, you have to have a central point of failure, even if many locations exist to store such assets backing a crypto. Creating a vault to store the dollars to back this new crypto makes it a security risk if the government decides to confiscate or shut it down the vault. I guess that's true. I guess anything that, I guess in theory, they could come and get them 1 point instead of going to everybody's place. So yeah, better to hold it yourself, really. Oxy88 is here. I'm getting tired, guys. Been on a long time. Got one of these in February along with the 5-ounce gilded version. Too nice. Coins. Thank you, Danny. Yes, the man was a fool to have been fly on the wall then. Yes. Yes, it would have been interesting to be a fly on the wall back then to see that. Nice guy, the Silver Honda. Black silver only available at Walmart in my area. Yeah. So he says great, great value coffee. Ah, nice. All right, guys. Let's see here. Upvoting you for use of the word gold cutlery. Well, thank you, Silver Mountain. Thank you. Self-slurping is a bad virtue, says Maple Leaf. I hear you. See here. All right, Pumpkin Face, take care. I'm getting ready to leave too. I'm long-winded. We've been just responding to comments. I got off track a couple of times. But it's been a good live feed. It's been fun. We talked about a lot of different topics. Garfield Heights Coin Club, thanks, you can do it. That's a great gift. I know we all appreciate your time and effort you put in your channel. Keep on rocking. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate it. The Garfield Heights Coin Club, you're awesome. Thanks for that. Congrats, Salwater Prosh. Awesome appreciation gift. Beautiful coins for sure. Thank you. Mateo Man says, interesting using manufacturer suggested retail price of $25. This is clearly not a face value, yet the eye is drawn to the big 25. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Pumpkin Face. Let's see. All right, Gold Maple. I think Gold Maple's trolling us now. That's okay. He's having some fun. I will be a socialist believer one day. Yes, indeed. All right. Maybe my inner self is really a socialist. Maybe I should be like Mao. I should study Mao a little bit more. There you go. All right. So I can become a socialist believer. All right. Sale, 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 says Victor Frankenstein. Good to see you, Victor. Victor swinging in here with us. How use silica and silver? I don't know exactly how it's done, but they say it's done in that video. Groovy, man, says Silver Agent. Thank you, Silver Agent. At 21, your envelope says 4 inch by 7 inch. Silver Atomic 47, so I knew it would be silver. There you go. Good deductive reasoning. All right, nice. Thank you. Like number 4 on my, could platinum be a potential investment? I'm pumping platinum, people. How's that? Pumping platinum, people. Bernie Sanders. Oh, I love me some Bernie Sanders. I just wish he'd comb his hair. He wants you to stack up on gold. He sure does. $1.75 over spot for random year American Silver Eagles at Profit of Metals. Nice. Outstanding gift from Silver Honda. I got a few of them myself. All right, very cool. On order. Cool, nice, CCT. It's so low, boy. I remember when it was well over $2,000. You could think it would be close to a bottom by now. Yeah, you would think. It's crazy. I've almost been tempted to buy more platinum because the price is so low. It's crazy. Cool beans, Mark B says. Thank you. Miser says, rate of 2 stars. You said rated. Okay, all right, there you go. Thank you. Miser. Hey, bud, I know very little aside from maybe calling white gold. Interesting chat today, bud. Thank you, Tomokos. Appreciate you stopping in. I'll probably eat future crow and hopefully not regret saying this, Insurance Silver says, but I'm still not sold on platinum as a form of money. However, as an actual investment, well, that's a game changer. Yeah. And I'm that's why I call it the fringe precious metals for that very reason. Thanks, Insurance Silver. You're awesome. He might be a Honda on the outside, but a Rolls Royce on the inside. There you go. Part-time for Bird. Great comment. That's awesome. I don't know about platinum gaining traction, but I certainly need to gain some traction on my platinum stack. There you go. Diversify a little bit. Now let's see what's come down the pike since then. Since well over an hour ago. More comments here. Ken Frank says a premium is so high it would have to rise a lot to break even. Not sure it's worth it. Well, you're starting to see some of the premiums go down a bit on platinum now as it's being more available to platinum. Platinum Eagles, baby leaf. Now some rhodium. Yeah, I bought rhodium at $1,100 an ounce, gold maple. All right, D-Wings World, very cool topic, and I think there will be a slight tick up. But if you're looking to profit, you better get in fast and get out as soon as the price tick up happens. I agree. I think it will be short-lived at best. Thank you. Yes, I agree. Tom Price says, Sal, platinum is more rare metal than gold. Palladium is even rarer than platinum. But both of those metals, palladium and platinum, are not as monetary as gold and silver for me. I agree. I stick with gold and silver. That's true. Platinum skies, I think the Washington coin is more like a metal, and I'm watching your stream. Commenting on my previous video. Cool. All right. Nice. Well, I'm commenting on your comment while you're watching. If you're still in here. Bitcoin down 700 in one day. Wow. Ooh, I want to collect the entire periodic table. I would like to do that too. It might be dangerous, some of the radioactive metals, but that would be pretty cool. All right. Gyoza. Gold is what the bankers use. It's what pays for wars and is a great way to hide wealth. Yes, indeed. It sure is. Paper manipulation at lower prices, gift to the manufacturers who use it, probably was them who drove prices down. Yes, could be. You never know. Your sipping sounded like purring at the opening of this video, Salivate Metal. Congrats on the present. Enjoyed seeing one of your kitties too. Thanks, JM. Good to see you back. Buy Canadian platinum coins, pure, troy ounce, and will exchange rate cheaper. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it. Oops. I put a V in there. Don't want him to think I'm control Ving this, but I am. Perth Dragon and Tiger coin. Worth the high premiums, Victor? Well, it looks like it's going to be a new series of a dragon and pick any animal. For me, it's not worth it. I'm not going to collect them. I got the Dragon and Phoenix. That's where it stops for me. I've got the first. I'm okay with that. For some people who really like dragons and a pairing, it's a well-designed coin. If you really like it, buy it. But for me personally, it's not worth a premium. But for somebody else, it might be. Bruce Bannerman says, I'll take $1,000 bag. Where do I stand in line? Ooh, good question. Boy, you must be raking in some dough. Another taxpayer says, incredible coin, made me salivate. Well, thank you, my friend. He's got a very popular channel. Check him out. Very cool. He gets a lot of views on his videos. Very nice. He's got a good topics he talks about too. Mark B just got 2 today. They're nice. Very cool. Heard somewhere that possession is 9/10 of the law. Yeah, I heard that too. I like lesson number 5. Losing my voice here. I like lesson number 5. Me too. Enjoy it. Thank you, Bruce Bannerman. Queen sure gets around. That face, young or old, has been in more countries than any other bar, none. I hope there was some of Bailey's or some Bucas in that coffee. You have a solid following. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Jim. And you're right about Queen. I've actually talked about that. The Queen's numismatic legacy. All right, let's see here. Donald, New Mexico. Hello, Salvation Nation. Hello, Donald. Silver Sprout. I'm going to stick with whatever everybody wants. Gold and silver and cash. There you go. The biggest things. Silver supplement. I ordered my first platinum a few days ago. I've been wanting to get some more for a while, but it took me a long time to pull the trigger. I will probably pick up a little here and there when I see deals. I still prefer silver and gold over it, but I always like good to mix it up. There you go. Exactly. I want to do platinum or palladium. I just can't handle the swings of price. There's a big price hike in palladium way back in 2000s. I remember that. Well done, and whoever made a killing on that one, that's for sure. Crazy. All right, let's see what the spam one is. Oh, Danny. Okay, Danny says, all right, let's see here. Well, we'll catch that one here later. Oh, wait, here we go. Total Wreckage Live, I think, is inside the chat now. I've been considering buying 1 10th-ounce platinum coin. I need to get the 10th-ounce one for the Britannia. Hey, remember we can forge Ray? I kind of miss hanging out with you. You should all call my dad. Hi, it's Timber. Total Records Live. I'm not sure what you mean at all. I'm completely dumbfounded what you mean. Can anybody clue me in? Hey, when can we forge Ray? I kind of miss hanging out with you. You should call my dad. Hi, it's Timber. Very cryptic. Cryptic. All right. On that note, folks, we've been going for 2.5 hours almost. In fact, probably 2.5 hours. This is one of the longest we've gone. Crazy. Spam bot comment. Yeah, it could have been Mustard Monkey Swag. Crazy. Well, guys, on that note, I think I'm going to hang this sucker up. Appreciate you guys sticking with me. You guys, 50 high was the high of the session. Salibot. I need to create a new artificial intelligent version of myself, AI version of myself. The Oriental Border Britannia. Yes, indeed. 1 10th-ounce Britannia is something I want a bunch of. All right, guys. Appreciate you coming in. Keep your feet in the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. Take a squeezy. Take it Oaksy. 88. It's been a marathon of a session. Have a great night, Victor Frankenstein. Appreciate you coming in. You guys all rock. You're the best. Awesome. We didn't see all caps gold in. We couldn't get him to go. Oh, there he goes. Total Wreckage Live is here inside. Trust me, I'm real. Okay, he's real. Can you make some sense of this comment, Total Wreckage Live? We're curious. Before I go, I got to find out, what does it mean? Hey, when can we forge Ray? I kind of miss hanging out with you. You should call my dad. Hi, it's Timber. Okay. All right. Now there is my, what is that, guys? Christopher Walken impression. There we go. See, so maybe you can understand Total Wreckage Live on who we're going to call in my Christopher Walken voice. Maybe tell us, you know what I'm saying? I'm the kid that made the sword with you. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a minute. Are you, hold on a second. They made the sword. You are the sword. Oh, I must be losing my mind. I think I remember. That's the worst walking ever. That's right. It's the worst walking ever. Patrick, my dad. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember this guy now. Okay. He said I sounded like somebody that knew his dad, Patrick. I was totally joking with you about that. Total Records Live. At your house. I don't know your dad. Patrick. I have no idea who he is. I was just joking with you about that. But that's a good memory that you remembered that I said that. Yeah, and I think he's just anyway. So sorry about that little joke, but thanks for coming back, Total Wreckage Live. Lawrence Welk. Is that a Lawrence Welk? Where's the bubbles? We need the bubbles for Lawrence Welk. Yeah, I don't even know how Lawrence Welk spoke, but dude, man, the mosh pits and the thrashing around during the Lawrence Welk show was just intense. I remember that one time Slayer was on there. It was awesome. It was crazy. 3 hours. Eli wants us to go. Dude, my voice is about shot. It was shot the first second. Most people think when they hear my voice, it's shot. And doesn't, yeah. So anyways. All right, guys. Take a squeeze, you guys. I've been on here too long. I've worn out my welcome. There's only 25 of you left here. This is my second time saying goodbye. Have a blessed weekend, everybody. I'm out of here. You're in here. I'm out of here. All right. See you guys. Have a good one. Bye. Cash him outside. See ya.